Hey. Let's see. Let's see. All right. How are we doing? We should be in a relatively good spot. So I'm live. I've been fighting with my internet company, but I think we're good now. This is going to be the major test, and so we'll see how things go from here on out.
Okay, I'll call you in a bit, honey.
Because you like werewolves, right?
Te quiero mucho, bye.
What's happened?
Te quiero mucho, bye.
Sween likes werewolves, so I mean, like,
Why am I in trouble?
What?
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Why am I in trouble when he was saying earlier he'd prefer to go Disney than...
Alright, bye, Bubs.
5 minutes remaining.
Are you in trouble?
I think I did some dumb shit.
Are you a bad boy?
I don't know. I probably did something on me, but we'll see. We'll figure it out when the time comes.
Fuck.
Nothing like, if it was really serious, you wouldn't even send that on the phone. You'd be like, oh, bye. I'll talk to
But
you
if you
later.
had like a furry bitch with the face of a beautiful woman, it would be fine. No, I don't think so.
I wouldn't sleep with a werewolf
think so.
as a werewolf. If she's a woman and I'm sleeping with her and she turns werewolf, I'm gonna stop and on the way out. She's gonna probably kill me. But if she's just
Well, okay. Well, I mean, you don't have an option when she goes into werewolf.
How's it
form.
going,
Exactly.
everybody?
you don't. You just sleeping with someone and out of nowhere they're a werewolf. You're
Can't believe
like,
the new 343 leadership has already reversed microtransactions in MCC. Yeah, I didn't even know that they were doing that.
They did what?
They were planning to put microtransactions into Master Chief Collection.
Oh, right. And they backpedaled on it. They're like, nah, we're not.
Yeah, I mean, good.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, the MCC is like the one thing that 343 makes that I wouldn't mind paying for.
Yeah.
You know what I
could
mean?
monetize
Like,
it, it would be
like
fine.
I do think it would be a bad thing, but it's like literally the only thing they've made that I feel like is
right.
is
Because
worth
it's
supporting.
a Halo game. It's a Halo game first before it's a live service. You know.
I'm everything's fine. Don't worry. I'm okay.
I'm watching BBC Frozen Planet 2. David Attenborough rules. Yeah, he does. Rest in peace. I think, probably, maybe. I don't know. He seems like a dead person to me for some reason.
David Attenborough seems dead.
I want more like
Dead.
I want more National Geographic stuff
My
done
God, oh, fucking-
by like
Where
Herzog
did that
Warner.
person come from?
Hey,
I just
Chris,
want
it's,
That dumb
it's
animated
me, the Spectrum CEO. What's up?
cold looking motherfucker, bro.
Thanks for fixing my my internet after 7 technicians came. I'm glad it took
Why don't they
7.
just push the MCC more on Infinite, because MCC is an old game and Infinite's a brand new IP that they have to make money off of.
It's not new IP, but it is a new game, yeah. So like they're definitely gonna push it more. Also, it's monetizable.
Why does no one say it's a new IP, you know?
The main issue is Infinite. They treat it like a live service first and a Halo game second. You know, like they're more worried about turning a profit from a game without having made a game people want to play first. You know, it's got cart before the horse.
FCC has more players, I thought, right now.
Chris, please explain
Sometimes.
how you both got a grappling
Yeah.
hook in Halo and got
Crazy.
Bonnie.
But it is,
Hey,
it is
Boland!
also like what, 4 games?
Yeah, if you're not playing Halo 3 or Reach, you're probably not gonna find it's kind of difficult to find a game.
Yeah, because even a little while, like what was it, a few months back, we tried getting into Halo 2 games, and our wait times were like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people playing all of them, but like it's definitely weighted towards Halo 3 and Reach because those are the
Yeah.
ones that people are most nostalgic about because most of the audience who's around now is a little bit younger. I included, to be fair. I wasn't really around for the heyday of Halo 2.
Oh, this is
Someone just-
stockpile.
I
Shit.
tweeted earlier. This is only for only like 8 people that know the D&D rolling. The conjure spells in D&D are absolutely busted. Like, how did D-Run, Wizards of the Coast, really think a spell that adds that many more players to the battlefield would be okay? Not to mention, some of those can cast spells when you conjure those creatures. And someone said, I don't know in what context those spells are useful. Literally, conjure animals is the best spell in Dungeons and Dragons.
Anything that splits up
Creates
the
more. It's the best spells.
anything that disrupts the action economy of an enemy is a good spell. Period.
Literally, you can conjure animals, summon 16 velociraptors, and your teammate doesn't. Their teammate's not to fight anymore. They can just.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the sub, Volan, but I don't know how I got the grappling hook in here. I didn't get Bonnie Ross fired. In all of my criticism of Halo Infinite, I have never once mentioned Bonnie Ross.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean,
Except for
You
when it was like literally when we were literally talking about,
Stop.
you know.
it was like a week before. I feel like that would have been
Yeah, that was
impossible for anyone to act on. You
funny.
Yeah.
That
know?
was funny that you brought her up. And you
But
were
I
like,
did
"Please,
create.
no."
It is my responsibility. The grappling hook is my responsibility. I take full credit.
Cool.
You know, it's just crazy what happens when you listen to people who know what they're doing. Yeah.
It do be like that.
Damn it. I gotta warm up a little bit. Chris, fire up the Modern Warfare 2 beta.
Cave here.
Is the Modern Warfare 2 beta open? Because I don't want to have to pre-order the game to play it. I'll fire up the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I'm kind of curious, but like I don't.
Classes are depressing, and no one convinced me otherwise. I mean, the martial classes that are actually no. So I don't know why those are
What
depressing at all.
ritual did you perform to have all FPS devs agree on adding grappling hooks? I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm glad that people are finally coming around to it.
Because I mean, the paladin isn't depressing. The paladin is the fucking litness, bro. The paladin is amazing.
What's wrong with martial classes? They're in a great place in 5th edition.
The problem is that they are weaker. They are weaker.
Hey,
yes.
what's up, Certain
Well,
T?
If you're looking in terms of
Just in general, versatility and.
I'm gonna lower their audio because they're talking about
Oh.
nerd shit.
I don't know. I think martial classes are way better in 5th edition than they've ever been.
Previously, yes, I 100%
Yeah.
agree with that. There's definitely martials in general. There definitely have been classes like the Ranger in 2E was amazing. You know, the Paladin and Pathfinder.
Oh my god, unbearable.
But like, they're in a fine place. It's just that spellcasters can go Nova much easier. Like when you get to the point where like 2nd and 1st level spell slots don't mean anything.
That guy's
spellcasters can go
disconnecting.
nuts.
Oh well.
They can go bananas. You can be like, all right, I'm gonna fireball, then I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, and I'm not gonna care about my spells being used. You know?
My
Like,
god.
they're crazy.
The phone number being needed for the beta is that you need to put your phone number in to play the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I'm not doing that shit.
That's weird.
Also Barbarians kind of suck though.
Previously actual T in case. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I recognized you anyway though, for some reason. Oh well. Yeah, no, I mean my internet is fine. Like so far, it's they seem to have fixed it.
Barbs are they're not that good, but they're fine. They're
Took
not, like,
seven fucking technicians, but I'm finally.
Barbarians aren't paladins or even really rangers, you know, but they're not bad.
My favorite Puerto Rican Nazi is streaming.
Yeah, man, it's me. When
A lot of Hogwarts.
Yeah, dude, 7 technicians. It was crazy. They were like, "Hey, it's the fucking your modem's weird. We're gonna get you. We're gonna replace your modem." And I was like, "Okay, thanks." And then it kept happening. So then I called somebody the next day, like, and somebody came that night, and somebody came the next day in the morning, and they were like, "Fucking, oh, you know what it is? It's probably like the coaxial wiring. It's probably old, so they rewired some of it, which is weird." Then they were like, "Ah, that should do it." And I was like, "All right." Happened again. The middle of the day. I called them again because it just wasn't working. And they were like, you know what? We'll rewire the rest of it. We'll have a new wire entirely from stem to stern outside connecting to the box directly from your apartment. I was like, great. And then that didn't work either. So they came again, 3 different technicians 3 times in the same day. The last guy came at night, and he was like, "Oh, it's your fucking power supply for the modem. It was the power supply for the modem was failing." And then they replaced that, and it still fucking happened. And then I was just, and then I called them, and I was like, "Listen, I was talking to this person. I was like, hey, listen, I do online content for a job."
D&D talk honestly.
Thank you for the sub. I was like, listen, I do online content for work. This is actively costing me thousands of dollars, and if this is not resolved with immediacy, I will be filing an official complaint with the FCC. I will be taking you to small claims court.
That's
I will be
hilarious.
I will
That's
be
exactly how I had to get Comcast to finally take
yeah
me serious.
yeah. I was like, I will file a complaint with the FCC. I will pursue litigation. I said I will pursue litigation is what I said, in small claims court or whatever, and because like this is actively just straight up costing me thousands.
Yeah,
Um,
I actually filed an FCC complaint.
I did too, and then lo and behold,
Yep, that's what's
lo and behold, look who is currently live.
Dude.
Fucking embarrassing that you have to threaten people to get them to do their job. Fucking crazy.
Barbarians attack action.
And I'm like a pretty fucking. I'm a nice guy when it comes to like customer service people. Like I don't like to be like a dick. It takes a lot for me to get to the point where I'm like I will fuck you to death. I will destroy you.
Yeah, like if you've ever worked in customer service, you develop that a certain level of
No, 100%.
You know?
And it's not even their fault necessarily, because like it really is just Spectrum's fault, because even when the final technician came to actually like fix the problem by like wiring me to a different splitter in the building, that shouldn't have even been the solution. That's like on their end from like when they set the shit up in the first place. So like it's just, I don't know. Just annoying.
Yep. Back to what I was saying before. Martial classes in D&D are good. They're good. They're not amazing. They're not broken, but they're good. They're good right now.
Don't threaten us with a good time. Yeah, they could have really worked against me if they were into it.
Yeah, keep doing that, me idiot. Whoa.
At least you're finally stable after a month. Yeah, it's been hell, man.
God damn, that guy got a dead eye.
It's been very annoying.
What's going on?
I'm still not.
Play this weekend? Yes, I'm down to play.
I'm still not 100% if we're still.
Her ass ain't even that fat in this. Let me go check. If she's caked up, I'll get it. If she's not caked up, then I'm gonna be like, hey, wasting my time.
Jesus.
I got Chun-Li 'cause she had a fat ass. What? I'm a connoisseur.
A connoisseur.
I don't know, man.
Oh, she's actually in the battle pass. Oh man, that's looking real unlikely for me.
My brother's a technician, and it's funny how they compete. He gave them fiber. Wait,
She's
what?
not caked up, bro. She's not caked up.
He gave them fiber and had to rip out their DSL connection.
She's not caked up, bro.
He has to use reinforced cable so other techs don't cut his lines. That's.
See, look, she's not caked up. If she was caked up, I would definitely think about it.
What are you talking about? What are you fucking What are you?
Who's caked up?
What are you experiencing?
Who's caked up?
Because they're saying, why don't you buy the big booty Gwen? And I'm like,
Gwen?
from Spider-Verse.
Oh, what?
Spider-Man.
No,
I'm
she's
like,
not.
She's not caked up.
I mean, she isn't she? I don't remember that being a particularly caked up skin.
Nah, she's not. She's not. If she was, I would have been.
Sweeney in
on it.
another
She's-
universe currently, yeah.
I've been on it like wildfire, bro.
She's kind of thin. I feel like that's not caked up.
Yeah, she's not.
Gotta have cake, man. Well,
I feel like Gwen Stacy never had a fat ass. Like that's canon.
probably not.
She was the best girlfriend.
I like cake. Everybody likes cake.
Yeah, but I can't eat it every day.
Well,
You know.
I can only eat ass twice a week. I can't do
twice a
cake
week.
ass.
I've fulfilled my allotted time.
That's it. I start off early. By Tuesday, I've eaten ass 3 times, and I'm done. I can't do it no more.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell Lily. Tell Lily. I don't care if she's gonna yell at me. Yep. So what? She gonna yell at me for something I didn't do. Might as well do something and get yelled at for something I did.
that's so dangerous. That is such a
You play a
profoundly
dangerous game.
that is such a dangerous.
Might as well get yelled at for something I did than get yelled at something I didn't do. You know.
I've fucking absolutely been at that point before.
Yeah,
Like
what-
when I was
what you
getting
gotta
when I was
do-
getting in trouble for like shit that like I wasn't doing at school, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be going to detention anyway, I'm gonna
Away from
yeah
LeBron James.
yeah whatever.
Away from
I'll
me.
light the
Yeah,
chalk.
when I was-
I'll light the chalkboard on fire. Whatever.
Yeah, when I was in high school, like the chalkboard. When I was in high school, I was getting in trouble for shit that I didn't do all the time, and eventually I was just like, "Fuck it, I don't care now." Like, if damned if you do, damned if you don't.
VXX Kuromi, I think I'm saying that right. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, my guy.
Definitely for me, every time I got in trouble for the most part, is when I did something wrong. The one time I didn't do anything wrong was that time when I was in the bathroom during the fight. I
Wait,
didn't
so
do
what?
anything that time.
What were we? What was the original thing you were doing wrong? What were we even talking about?
Well, nothing. I just said that Gwen doesn't have a fat ass. If she did, I would buy the character. I'm supporting artists. All I'm
Right.
doing by buying fat ass Gwen. Like I'm supporting
But
artists.
I don't know. Lily doesn't strike me as someone who would be upset about that, right? Like,
At all.
she seems like a pretty secure person. Like,
I've seen Lily sneak like really overpowered heart medication into Kingston's gullet at night.
oh damn.
It's pretty, but it's not good for him. He's he's specifically
no,
allergic to it.
she's-
Luckily, I'm dying, or else I would.
She's
be
trying
dead.
to make she's trying to make sure that he's ready for the fight with the androids. That's all.
That's right. Dude,
Dude,
I've been watching. I just finished season 1 of Dragon Ball Z last night, and I forgot how good that Goku Vegeta that first fight is.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's a really good
Solid.
fight,
It's a very, very good fight. Even the Raditz fight was a good fight too.
and everybody contributes. But also, Vegeta's fucking stupid strong.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
overpowered
Vegeta
shit
is
at that moment.
hilarious. Like he gets hit with a spirit bomb, and then he's like,
And he blows up.
And he-
Literally. He
and
blows
he-
up and he's fine.
yeah, it's fucking insane. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it just knocks him into the atmosphere, and then he stops getting knocked into the atmosphere, and he's like, "Ow!"
Well, he falls.
that was the Kamehameha. That was the
That was the
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. He falls back to Earth, and then he's resting for a little bit, and then like Yajirobe goes like, "You're ugly," and then he goes, "Who's ugly?" And he wakes up and he's totally fucking fine. It's such a good. I like it because everybody contributes. It's not
Yeah.
like Krillin is useless. It's not like, you know.
Krillin almost killed him, bro.
Yeah, Krillin almost stabbed him to death.
With a sword. He almost just stabbed him. Fucking insane.
It's a fucking good fight. I'm excited to watch the rest of it, even though they do get worse.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good fights.
There are
There's
fights.
no
There
hype
are
in
fights. There are fights that are more fun, I guess. Like
There's no hype in that
like
series,
look,
but
man.
it's really better.
People make fun of the Buu saga all the time, and rightfully so. But like, I don't like that. Vegito versus Super Buu is so fun. It's
Yeah.
such a stupid fight that I
Such a
can't.
goofy fight.
Yeah,
That's
just
an abuse. That's an abuse session. That's
I-
watching someone get beat. That's like watching a woman get her ass beat. That's
Yeah.
not even a fight. It's Goku's just Vegito abusing Boo, and Boo being like, "Bro, what the fuck? I ate everybody." He's like, "I just ate Gohan, and Gohan was so strong it didn't make sense. And then you showed up stronger somehow. What is this? Where were you?"
But yeah, I really. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z is just very good.
I remember that show. I always have fond memories of Dragon Ball, no matter what. I understand it's not the best show ever, but it definitely paved the way for like a lot of great. It paved the way for anime, actually. In all fairness, anime would have never been the mogul it is now. Wouldn't have been so many cringe lords without
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
I like the. I'm trying to think of good fights in the Frieza saga that I liked. Vegeta versus Zarbon. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Piccolo versus Frieza was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty good, but like I do think like that first Vegeta fight's fucking. That is a top.
Goku-
That is a top tier fucking.
Goku kind of tooling on the Ginyu Force felt pretty good too.
He fucking molested them.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball D's nuts. You gotta calm down, all right? I won't tolerate such slander. Not in my chat.
Fucking idiot. Fucking almost said something very racist.
Yeah, you gotta calm down.
Dumb. He's just dumb. That's it.
Is your
Nothing
internet
else.
still acting like dog shit? I don't know. We'll see. It signs are pretty good to me
Yeah,
anyway.
it's-
Like
it's-
I mean,
Been going well so far.
been going well so far.
Damn it.
I had to threaten to sue these people in order for them to even like fucking actually get out here and actually fix the problem. So that's not fun, but you know.
80 degrees.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Take a nap, Certainty.
Warm it up for me. Finally free.
I've been going to the gym super early lately, and I'm just like fucking my entire. I'm usually a night person, but now I'm all fucked up. Like, cause by the time by 1 p.m. I was so tired.
Yeah.
I want you to see. I can walk.
I think after this game, I'm gonna go
on the
make
ground.
some dinner.
It's probably a good call.
Yeah.
What
I'm
time
at-
is it? What time is it? It's almost 4 something.
I'm at work.
Am I hanging out with my girlfriend? Oh, am I doing anything today?
Damn. Me too. I'm also at work.
Sudanese origin confirmed.
Oh no way!
We have
Oh guys! Oh,
I
clip
already
that!
performed that
Oh,
live.
clip
That
that!
was
Someone,
crazy.
someone clip that, please.
What'd you do?
That was fuck. I did not expect that to actually work.
I'm gonna have to go back and see it after.
That
out to the
was
weekend, bro.
that was fucking crazy.
I love how me and Lily saw him, then the next day he lost his voice.
Who?
I thought
Oh,
that
with the
was so
weekend.
funny. Literally right after we saw him, he couldn't sing anymore. I was
Dongle
like, ah.
88. Thank you for the tier 1.
I expect him to lose his voice because of the fact that he was singing that whole time. That was like 3 hours straight.
Oh, damn it. I got to remember. So this was
man, I
20
don't think-
21 20 minutes into the broadcast this happened. 20 minutes. Okay.
I don't think he's gonna keep his voice, and then he just kept singing. He took like maybe like a minute of breaks throughout that whole entire set. I was like, ugh, that don't. This is impressive, but also shit. When I saw him, fuck everybody else. Losers. Now next we gotta go see Joey Badass in concert. That's the next thing I have to do. Because we saw Weekend, we saw K-Tronada, now I gotta go see Joey.
Oh my god.
And we're going to Coachella already too.
Hey, thank you so much for the clip in chat. I gotta watch that when I'm done.
My girlfriend wants to go, so I'm gonna go.
Oh, I fucking, that was bad positioning. I fucked myself over there. I'm being paid and watching you. That's how you do it, man.
That's how you live, man.
That's how you live it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you live, bro.
Working
Living the
hard,
dream.
working hard, low key, very stupid.
enemy flag carrier.
Yeah.
I get very stupid.
You gotta work smart more than anything.
What the fuck?
Sidearm.
Grab lift
I
sticky.
want to see Joey Badass. I want to see I want to go to a K-Tronada concert where I want to go where he's the headliner. Because seeing him obviously do that set was really, really good as an opener. But I want to go to a place where everyone's vibing to his music. So that's next. Hopefully they have like some sort of selection concert. Me and my homies will go to it. I'll leave Lily in California to go to like Seattle and watch it.
Damn it. Work smart, do the hard minimum, and look cute. We'll be doing it. So it is honestly, dude, man. Like, honestly, in every I mean, obviously there are certain points. Like, if you really give a shit about something, like I think, yeah, work hard because
Yeah.
that's just passion at that point. But like,
Because obviously
you should never like. I saw a bunch of stuff about like people complaining about like quietly quitting or whatever the fuck, that quiet quitting thing that was kind of trending on TikTok for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, man, people, you don't, a lot of these companies don't pay people enough to really give that much of a shit.
Nope.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, man.
People have self-respect now. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Really sad. It's really sad how many people.
Yeah, it's insane that it's the quiet quitting thing is a concept, because it's like they're trying to shame you for having some self-respect, you know, like, hey, you're not putting in extra effort for no.
What do you mean? You didn't
additional money.
lick cum off of the brothel floor for $3? What do you mean? Like, why?
That's not enough.
That's not enough for you? What, you need to, like, feel good?
That's bananas.
Ooh, grapple hook. Get me out of here.
Fuck, you're taking too long. Where are you?
Ooh, I survived. I survived. I don't know how, but I am appreciative. I am thankful. Let's get
I
out of
was
here.
hoping that guy would kill the other person. They were taking too fucking long.
Look
Oh,
there,
damn it.
an enemy flag carrier.
Ooh, not good, not good, not good, not good. Not good, not good, not good.
I needed one more fucking shot. Ugh. Roar! Roar!
Roar, you're actually roared.
Never listened to Joey Badass, but I've heard you speak highly of him. Any recommendations?
Get me out of here,
Listen
get me
to
out of here.
1999.
Damn it.
1999 is the best.
Oh
best
my
mixtape
god,
of
what's
all
that?
time.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Eh?
What is this thing that's happening?
It
Level
is the
1
single
boost
best
train?
mixtape of all time.
Ooh, we got a
up?
little boost train. I don't know what, I've been off of the
What's
internet for a while. I don't know what any of this
That's a
shit
boost
is.
Train.
That's new to me.
People will argue that the best album, the best mixtapes are probably
5 minutes remaining.
there's Good Friday. I would say is really good. 1999. We got all of Lil Wayne's mixtapes too. Fucking the one with Ice Cream Paint Job is No Ceilings 1, 2, and 3 are all great. But I would say 1999 is the best mixtape of all time.
Your TikToks are very entertaining, Chris. I appreciate that. I put very little effort in. I don't know exactly what purpose
50 had a few
TikTok
good ones,
serves.
too.
Oh, by the way, I missed some of these fucking gifted subs, didn't I? The Real Boxer, thank you so much. VXX Kroom, I think. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that.
Blowing, dope blowing. I'm gonna ride tonight. Faces was also really good. Who made Faces again?
I don't know.
Eh?
Faces.
Eh? Eh?
Ah, what?
Hey,
What are you talking about? Eh?
No. Who made,
Crazy,
was that Mac? No.
Enemy flag
Delusional Thomas is amazing too.
He's just making things up at this point.
Delusional Thomas is very good as well. No Idols. Yes, it's Mac. Yeah, Faces is Mac, of course. Faces is very good too. I think 1999 is better though. No shade to Mac. Mac is one of my favorite artists, but
Look there.
Yes.
an
No, no,
enemy
no.
I think Delusional Thomas is better than Faces. Cause that's back when he was on this shit with Odd Future, bro. And that was crazy, bro.
unable to
When he was pretty much working with Donald Genesis and Tyler and them all
Damn
the
it.
time.
Fuck me. God
Such a good
fucking
era
damn
of
it.
Music, bro.
I got reamed.
Bring
Yeah.
back to 2015 for the music, bro.
TikTok only exists to
Fucking
spy on us? Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, what's up? What's up? God, I hate reading your name because I have to make a conscious effort not to compliment you.
Acid Rap was good.
What is up, Katie? Welcome to the chat. I'm alive and on the internet. Isn't that
Acid
crazy?
Rapper, soccer, hacky sacker. What would you rank Biggie? I'd rank Biggie as like top 10 90s lyricist of all time. Top 10 90s. But you can't compare Biggie to someone like Lil
Apparently,
Wayne.
Pickle bite.
You're at 100% for that boost thing.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what any
Is
of these.
KOD a mixtape? I think it is.
No, no, no!
I think we all need to sit down, get together, and have Katie fix our channels.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. We
No,
definitely. We
If
definitely.
you did it for me, I would pay you. I wouldn't just make you do it. I would definitely pay you.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be cool if you did.
Like we're
It'd be cool
all
if you did and you informed me how.
we're all streaming together for so
TikTok.
long.
TikTok is a safe place to be a hoe. I mean,
So is everywhere though. In all fairness.
yeah. Now it seems like Twitter is
Yeah.
probably the safest place because I don't even understand how. Like, shit is on Twitter for way longer than it should be.
The shit
like
that I be seeing on the shit that I have bookmarked on Twitter be blowing my mind.
Twitter
Oh my
is.
God, this is allowed.
You can find so much live leak energy on Twitter. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is
You know
mean.
what's
Twitter
bad
is
word?
meaner. Yeah, Twitter is absolutely meaner.
Yeah, Twitter is. I love Twitter, but I also have to I understand that like there's a period of time where I wanted to delete my Twitter also. You know, like there was just you gotta take it in waves. You know, you gotta understand that like this is a website where you're gonna get the worst of humanity.
They weren't expecting that maneuverability. Get fucked.
Are you gonna thrive, or are you gonna fucking? You're gonna thrive, or you're gonna be consumed by it. That's the how you can get the day.
Oh, dude, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I being a fucking superhero right now?
Probably.
Top 10 songs. If you guys want to talk about hip hop, please talk about hip hop. I need it. It's been a while. I haven't had any good hip hop conversations in months.
Down and away.
Jesus
Those are my
Christ.
movies, but they like Amin loves soul music, which is fire. You know, liking soul music. And soul is the peak of music in general. But still,
Twitter's
like,
fun too. I love the people I've met through it. Yeah, it's a good. I've met a lot of cool people through Twitter, to be honest. But I also don't necessarily like spending time on it. It's a weird.
It's kind of like you want to get like the few like gems out of it and then leave.
Yeah. It's like the best way
Twitter is,
to.
like, every day on Twitter, I'm like, I can't believe I'm seeing this.
I just
I say that every day on Twitter.
my primary complaint with Twitter is that I have I have friends that I follow on Twitter who are posting things, and it won't show up on my feed sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
And that's irritating because it's like I want to see stuff from my friends, but it's, you know, Twitter decides whether or not I actually want to. I don't know. It's dumb.
Excited for the Halo video, bro. Is it coming this month? Yeah, I mean, it was done ages ago, but like there was some sponsor stuff that I had to do, and also doing that sponsor stuff was impossible with my internet going. Like every time I would try to upload this thing so the sponsor could see it, the internet would cut out. So I've just been in this like purgatory of trying to get this video done. I'll probably add something to it just to explain why it's. I mean, I don't think people expect me to be early.
Just put a card at the beginning.
No, I might do like because like I got like scraggly like facial hair right now. Like I think it could be funny to do like a fucking I've been in a cave type deal where it's like, hey, sorry, I've been fucking fighting this.
Bears.
I kind of want to put like a photo of the CEO. I've been and with no explanation. So like I've been fighting this guy. So sorry for the lateness, but here's the video. I still have not seen what I've suggested. By the way, like I still have not seen my suggestion in any of the videos that have been released since then.
Actman's was close.
Close.
It was very close. Like I was like, you almost had it.
Yeah.
Almost had it.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah.
The enemy has your flag.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
What should be in America? I miss Tyler, JID, Bad Bunny. Wait, what? Killer Mike is pretty E. I hate to say this because I love Run the Jewels, but Killer Mike is with Run the Jewels, he's held back. Killer Mike on his own is at his best.
I like Killer Mike.
He's a fantastic artist, bro. I thought he was from the West Coast. He's from the South. I had no clue he was from the South.
I am way
I
too
thought he was
terminally online. Yeah, I mean you have to be kinda.
1 minute remaining.
The second I take a break from Twitter, I just don't know what's going on anymore. I took like I
But
took
I'm at such peace, though. You're at peace afterwards, though.
well,
You're
yeah,
like,
but I
oh,
wasn't even
feel
like
it.
I was taking like intermittent.
Dude, what the fuck?
What?
I hit those guys with like 2 grenades. Their shields were popped. I unloaded half a clip into them and punched him in the face. And he hit me once, and I was
Miss
down.
JID, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's so popular. Oh my god, it's insane, dude.
He is. It's kind of
Everywhere
insane.
now. It's wild, bro. He's everywhere. For a period of time, like he was getting popular in like 2019. He's been making music for like nearly 10 years now. But I heard about Bad Bunny first in like 2012, but I heard about him in like passing. No one, like my friend wasn't a really big fan of his. Back when he was making like thug rap, like thug fucking Boricua rap. And
Yeah.
then he disappeared for a little bit, and came back in like 2016 with Mia, with him and Drake, and that song blew him the fuck up. So like, shout out to Drake for perpetuating my culture, low key. Thank you. But it's just insane how big he's gotten. He's such a popular artist now,
Yeah.
which is good because he at least he makes music that still it reminiscent in the vein of like very classic Spanish music, you know,
Drake is
Or at least
Canadian like
classic.
me.
Puerto Rican music at least. Makes you very happy. Like a bunch of his songs sound like music I heard at bodegas, you know, and it makes me very happy hearing that and again.
The only Bad Bunny songs I've heard is just like stuff that you would hear at a club, so I don't really care about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna turn off my stream here first.
It makes me happy seeing another Puerto Rican artist that's actually making like
And then I'm gonna head off.
experimental music, opposed to like J-Lo just not doing anything and being super famous having a huge butt, you know.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, later on. I have a rule that
bud.
I just say I'm Canadian 5 times a day so people don't think I'm American. That's fair, yeah. I mean, it's
You don't
good
wanna
to
be American, why not?
it's good to it's good to distance yourself, you know, if you can. The Weeknd is way better
Then what, as a singer?
than the Bad Bunny. I mean, I guess
Well, of course,
I'm saying that only because I don't
Weeknd-
really.
The Weeknd is more as a singer more proper than Bad Bunny is. He's like more of a like a Hispanic trap artist.
The only I was listening to
no
some.
shade to Bunny. I love Bad Bunny.
He's all right, I guess.
He's extremely talented. Like,
I ha-
he makes music.
I haven't heard any of his music that I liked or would choose to listen to. But like, it's
His
just
new album goes hard, bro.
it's
I
just
gotta admit
it's
it.
just very much not my style at all. If I'm listening to Spanish music and there's no melody, like what the fuck is the point? Like I just
Because it has melody.
uh
Absolutely.
I don't know. I was listening to some fucking
His new album is amazing. It's a good album, bro.
I was listening
really
to some
think it's
I was listening to some song where he's talking about like oh, I have a lot of girlfriends, Titi, or something, and it was just like him talking to his aunt,
Yeah.
and yeah, and it's and it's
Vagina,
and
yeah.
it's literally just Mambo number 5, but in Hispanic rap, and I hate it.
That song is fire.
It's
Oh,
Mambo
that's a
number
song.
5.
But yes, I understand.
It
that.
is
might have
literally
spelled
it is
Mambo number
literally a
5.
little bit of Monica in my. It's that, except with no melody, and it's just I don't know, man. That's just not a good. I don't care for him. I haven't heard a single Bad Bunny song that I was like, yeah, I'll put that on my playlist.
That's unfortunate. That poor person looked at me and teabagged like I wouldn't shoot them in the head. What a twat.
I've heard some what's that girl's name? Rosalia. I've heard some of her stuff that I like, but
Rosalie is pretty good. My favorite Spanish artist is obviously Cali Uchis, but that's because Cali is just.
I don't think my favorite Spanish artist could possibly be a new one.
Well, obviously current. Of all time, it's freaking Gloria Estefan. That for me, obviously. But
Yeah.
of like modern ones, it's probably Cali Uchis. I love Cali. She makes such. She reminds me of every girl I was like attracted to growing up.
I'm guessing this Sunday, Halo Infinite, Halo 3 Throwback Forge maps will be announced. Yeah, probably. That would be my guess because it's low effort enough for them to do
Yeah.
it easily.
Which I know, yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't love Mambo number 5.
It's not bad. It's
oh
fun.
man, is it
It's a
really
fun
in your
song.
play? Mambo number 5 is in my playlist with other songs by Lou Bega. I grew up on his music. Oh no, how old are you? Certainty. Because I'm actually kind of curious because he was big around the time that he was big. Because I'm 28 now. Ugh, it's
Was
disgusting.
he ever like people? Cali Uchis is
26.
her
That's
last name is
interesting.
Uchis. Quese Maria is that's the name of the song.
That's
How
interesting.
did you not know she was Hispanic?
I don't remember Lou Bega being big.
Ever. Ever.
I remember Mambo number 5 because you couldn't escape it. But that's the only song I know. But are you
Mambo
Ken?
number 5 was the song that white people felt comfortable enough playing at their get-togethers.
Are you a Kendrick fan? I mean, I like some Kendrick, but I wouldn't describe myself as a fan. I feel like to be a fan, you have to like really care. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's many. I don't know if there's really.
Kendrick is the best modern hip hop artist.
I don't know if I'm a fan of. I don't know if I'm a fan of rap in general. Like, it's just not really. It's not why I listen to music. Generally.
You're more of a you got into music more of the what people are saying is not the main vibe of why you listen to music.
I
You know?
think
So like the
yeah.
best versions of hip hop are gonna elude you, but then you
Yeah.
also don't like the modern sound where people fuck with beats the way they do. You know, so like you're gonna have a very hard.
There's like a
time
very
liking
there's
hip-hop
like
music.
I have very specific lists of songs that I enjoy, and there's some Kendrick on there too, but I don't know.
Because like you don't really like jazz music very much because you don't like
I like jazz.
You sure? I've heard you shit on jazz so many times.
What, jazz?
Yes.
Well, there's certain okay, well let's clarify that because there's certain types of jazz that like I don't like elevator jazz, I guess. Or like, but I like jazz lounges and stuff. Like I've hung out in jazz lounges and like people like vibing and stuff. Like I like that stuff. But there is some jazz that I've heard that is legit some of the worst shit I've ever heard, though.
I like jazz and blues a lot. Those are like
I mean,
my
I would
favorites.
describe the music that like that specific. There's a track that I use in the background of a lot of my videos. I would describe that as kind of jazzy.
To be fair, I've always heard what you know. I've always read it as Uchiha. Oh my god, I'm so disgusted by you. Just
I
saying
like
that.
a lot of a lot of different types
God.
of music. I love blues and old country, K-pop, rock, heavy metal.
I hate K-pop. I hate K-pop. I hate pop anything. I think pop music in general is my like.
Really?
I
Michael
don't
Jackson
mind
is pop
songs.
music.
I don't mind well, pop, but that's like pop soul, and that's like that's a weird combination. I like soul music a lot.
All right, so
Soul,
you're talking about like things like Maroon 5?
I hate Maroon 5. I hate pop rock. Pop rock was the worst era of music I think ever. I think it was like it did damage to American culture. I'd go as far to say that. I think pop rock really fucked American culture.
What would you describe as pop rock, though?
Like fucking like some Panic at the Disco, fucking like All American Rejects. There's songs of theirs I like, but still at the same time, I think that genre of music is just so disgusting, so fucking just bewilderingly gross.
I don't really like the Beatles at all, to be real. Like
I like the Beatles for like.
I like Beatles songs when people who aren't the Beatles are singing them.
The Beatles are more of a set piece.
Yeah, they feel like it's the Beatles are like the Queen to me, where they were kind of like there to they were there just to be a band. I feel like.
You know, pissy, bro.
Like
the pissy, bro.
I don't know. I never really. Because like I watched Across the Universe and I was like, oh, I like this music, but then I went and listened to the original and I was like, I don't. So it's like very confusing because there's certain because I like their songs, but I don't care for them. I was just talking to a friend how they love Elton John's new music, and I had to break it to them. It's just samples from his older stuff. He's really smart for doing that, though. To be real,
Nothing's wrong with that.
like
no.
he's like that is a really really smart. If you've had hits, right, and you've like had them so long ago that the younger generation couldn't possibly really know, like it's really really smart actually.
I also love. I'm a hip hop fan, so sampling. I think sampling is a great thing. I love sampling. Because but it's also when it's done right, obviously. Because like not everybody can sample like Kanye West can, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna be able to sample like Kanye. You know, like, that's just not the nature. Like that's just how it is.
I didn't like Cardi
Everybody's
B. I didn't like Cardi B sampling Pete Rodriguez. I
Oh
really,
yeah, like that was very annoying, you know. Because that's barely sampling, though. That's the thing. That's pretty much the same song.
well, I mean,
Opposed to, like
yeah.
when Kanye made freaking when he made Power and awful freaking Americano thing, that was a different song, you know, like no one would ever guess that that's the same song, you know, like hey,
I mean, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger is very much the same.
hey, hey, like that. No one guessed that. No one knew that was the same song.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think you're kind of overestimating his talent in sampling.
No, dude. No, I think
'Cause-
that's one thing he's done before that's like on like insane. His sampling skill is out of this world. Because there are some songs where it's like it's straight up the same thing. Like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. even that song, it's definitely different. You can still hear it because it sounds. He doesn't do any reverb. He doesn't do any reverb to the voice of Daft Punk.
I think
So
it's.
you-
I
you
think
can-
it's. I think it's kind of a. I don't know. Like I as somebody who's listened to both of them kind of recently, it's like, Daft Punk's way. That's a way better version of that song.
I don't think so. I think Kanye's better. Is better.
No, I think Kanye kept like the least interesting type of like. He kept the least interesting verse read of.
I disagree. I disagree.
I think you just love Kanye
Harder,
too much.
but no, I think
fine.
you shit on Kanye too much without like.
I don't shit on
Really,
Kanye at
just-
all.
You're just saying, you're right now to my face saying that Kanye's
I
reverb
don't-
of that song is not better. When
I
it's
don't
pretty
think
objective,
I
it
don't
is.
think he's like I don't think that's objective at all.
I think it's pretty. It's his version's better. I think.
I mean,
Like,
it's
no
it's
shade to like.
I don't know,
No
man.
shade to like Daft Punk. I'm a huge Daft Punk fan as well. But I think Kanye's version of that song is just better.
The only reason I even have any remotely decent feelings towards that song is because it was popping around the same time Halo 2 was. Like that's like literally the only like thing about it that's better. Like I don't know. It's
I don't think they were pop. Well, I thought Better Stronger was that Halo 2? When Halo 3 came out, 2007, right?
yeah.
Wow.
I've only shit on Kanye when he was like being a fucking weirdo. Like when he was like getting involved in like weird politics and shit, and also just like being a fucking menace. Because it's just kind of like so transparent that he's just kind of drum up publicity for like whatever he's doing. But I don't know. His music's fine. Like I don't know.
Fuck, dude. I did it. That was a good run. I got a bunch of kills. Ah, damn. I'm gonna have to side with Sween on this one. I just think you haven't listened to enough Kanye West to understand why he's such a great rapper. He's a no, not a great rapper. He has some good bars, but when it comes to sampling, that is his talent.
I guess what I'm saying is like I don't see how looping the same exact verse, like one random verse from Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, over and over again, makes you a particularly talented sampler.
because that's
like I
not,
think it's
that's
like
not,
it is
all that song is though. That's not all that song is.
no, but we're talking.
It's
No, I'm not
Harder,
talking about. I'm not
Faster,
talking. I'm not talking about the song. I'm not talking about like the lyricism of it. I'm talking
I'm not
about.
talking about the lyric. I'm talking about the sample right now. The sample right now is Harder, Better.
There is
Faster,
nothing that is done on Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger on Stronger by Kanye West that literally anybody else couldn't have done from a sampling perspective. Like it is not
What?
unique
The
at
whole
all.
entire breakdown at the end of the song is extremely unique. No one was doing that other than him at that time. I don't think. First of all, I don't think you heard the whole song. 'Cause the
I've
end
heard,
of that
I
song-
know it's like boop, boop, I've heard that part.
Dude, that's fucking great. No one else was doing that at all. Like Kanye was the only person that was really not the only person that was really sampling songs, but he was sampling soul beats. At that period of time, he was doing Graduation, and that's when he was moving over toward the more electronic side of it. You know, then he made 808s and Heartbreaks. 808s and Heartbreaks used 808s in a way that no one else did, because 808s only used predominantly in not dance hall, maybe like electronic music proper. You know, and that's probably something else he gained from like his experience with Daft Punk. But like when he would mix beats for like Power, no one. That's 3 different songs that are very popular American songs that no one knew those 3 made that one song.
But that relies on public ignorance more than that relies on specific talent.
No, it's not. It just relies on the talent too, because you would never think that those 3 songs would go together in such a good way. You would turn up and down the reverb, you would change the gain of it, and you would transform it into something else.
So you're talking
It's
about
not
remixing.
exactly what it was before. Well, yes, but that's sampling. That's remixing, sampling. that's
No,
sort of the same
I mean
thing.
not inherently. Like sampling means you're just using sampling, as I understand it,
It
is
means
generally
it's
like
a
you
song.
are basing a song off of another one.
What is wrong
That is
with
what sampling is. Remixing is taking several different songs and smashing them together. Those are different things.
I wouldn't say that's.
I guess he's a good
Remixing is-
remixer. Like I would probably like agree. Yeah, okay. That might be
I
like
think he's a
good.
great sampler. He's not. I wouldn't say he's he's up there. It's like him and Larissa. I would say are probably. The
I don't
best
think those are the
samplers
same
of all
thing though,
time.
because like because then what's the difference? What's
Actually,
the difference between remixing and sampling if that isn't?
Because remixing is taking a song and redoing the song.
No, remixing is Well, I mean, I guess.
That's why they have remixes to songs, you know? You would change the beat, you would probably change the tempo of the song a bit, and then you would redo the song. Like what Cardi B did to freaking I Like It Like That is more of a remix because of the fact that what's his name's voice is exactly the same in it. You know, the way it sounds is the same thing.
How do you feel about the
Of course,
Dido? How do you feel like Stan
Stan?
with Dido? Because that's just straight up the same exact verse.
It is.
And it's not even really anything. And that's like one of his best songs.
But that's just Dido on a song. I wouldn't say because that whole song, what makes Stan a great song is M's part. M's addition to that, like his lyrics in that song, what makes that song amazing. You know, like I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, and I will very much so openly agree that I openly admit before other people admit that Eminem has not made great music in like nearly 2 decades. But when it comes to Stan, that song is undoubtedly like probably his best piece of work because of how well he just fucking tears that song apart. And both aspects are fucking beautiful. It makes me cry sometimes thinking about it. I hate to fucking sound like a little Fruity Loop.
It's a decent song.
I would say it's amazing.
It's not what I care about. Like if I'm listening to Eminem, I guess that's the thing. It's like when I'm listening to Eminem, that's not what I like. I don't think it's a bad song at all. It's on my playlist, but like I would definitely rather listen to like Kill You or something.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's like golden hour right now, so my room looks like I look like a holographic card right now. It's insane. Time to do drugs again. I just think he's disconnected from the culture so much now. He's too old and in his own dungeon to be able to make great music anymore. He's just like a dragon, you know. Like he still could probably out-rap anybody, but he's too big to be flying around and causing trouble like he used to anymore. It's just not the same. No shade to him though. I really love. I think he is, without a doubt, one of the best lyricists to ever live. He's not the best, but he's definitely top 3 in that conversation. I just think that he's not a great album maker, and he never really has been.
Yeah.
He's had some really good. He had a few really good albums though.
Yeah,
I would. Before I was in kindergarten. That's the thing that everyone forgets. Those albums were before I was able to go to school. I was not in school yet.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You know, like I get it. You know, like
it's been a very, very long time.
Thoughts on Pickle vs 17? That's actually low-key the best fight in Dragon Ball Z. People don't talk about it though. Did I get the whole costume? I did get the whole costume. That's crazy.
Hot take: Tupac wasn't a great rapper,
He wasn't.
but he was a great artist.
Yes, that's what it is. He was not a great rapper.
I mean, I guess I don't know enough about that really.
He was not a great rapper. He was a great artist though.
I don't really listen to people with knowing them, if that makes sense. I usually just sort of like, oh, okay, I'll hear a song and I'm like, that's a good song, and then I'll like listen to it and then I'll put it on my playlist, and I don't really like do much research. There's probably songs that I have that are from these people. I don't focus on the names of people. I'm just like, this is a good song.
That's very true. Wish me luck. Have a good one, bud. Take care.
Yeah, M is a technically really good rapper. Like there's
Then contact the authorities.
even in the trash that he puts out now, like there's like wordplay there that's like, what the fuck did you do there? Like it is impressive, but it's also about nothing.
He made that's an awfully hot coffee pot turn into a crazy verse.
I wildly disagree on that, but like generally,
that was a good verse, bro. You can't tell me that wasn't good.
I just think
where it started to where it ended, it was insane.
I don't know. I thought that whole thing was like incredibly cringe-inducing.
I was like, oh, he's rapping with black folk, being side of black folk. I mean, how do we not know this from years of him being like very pro blackness and being a part of this culture that is like predominantly black? But I guess, but then it turned out good, bro.
I don't know. That cipher was
Swinging is in,
rough.
I thought it was great. I thought it ended up in a good place. I was like, at the end of it, I was like, only M could do some shit like that. Only like maybe Eminem and Wayne could do this. The only two rappers that can end up in a good spot from that kind of bar, you know. But I get it, you know. People don't absorb hip hop. A lot of people don't absorb hip hop the way that, you know, someone that very much so feels like that's a part of their personality absorb it.
No, of course.
Because
That would be insane.
Yeah, it's insane because like the people because most people don't listen to Kendrick and like think about it the way I do, you know, where it's like, oh, this is the whole story. They hear like a beat and they're like, oh, that's why people like Humble, right? People like Humble, and most people don't know any of the meaning of that song. They don't know what the fuck that song's about. You like ask me like, what's Humble about? It's like about talk flexing. It's like it's not at all about flexing. It's about him understanding that at the end of the day, he can only save so many people. Timber Butterfly isn't an album that was gonna save the black community as a whole, and you know, like that's fine. Not everybody's gonna get that, you know.
Well, that's anything. That's there's a lot of music that's like that. I think it's just a matter of like, I think people only have so much bandwidth.
I like hip hop when I hear it, but
Because I don't think a lot of people really connect with the, you know, punk lyrics either. I think they're just like, oh, it's angry and I like it. You know.
I listen. What people say is very important to me. When you have a voice as an artist and you're saying stuff, what you're saying matters. You shouldn't be saying shit if it doesn't matter.
Well, I think what I'm
No,
but what I mean is like I think there's like a lot of depth in a lot of music that people just don't really. I mean, outside of pop, I guess, like, because the whole point of that is just to be.
Saying, my man,
The whole point of that is to be
like
dancing.
Holographic first set Charizard, dude. It looks insane in my bedroom right now. I gotta get a fix that blind or something like that. And there's just one angle of light pouring in, and I'm not visible.
Nice.
I look like the idea of a person.
Gojira is an environmentalist band, but 90% of the people at their concerts aren't trying to save the. Wait. But I know that 90% of the people at their concerts aren't trying to save the environment. Yeah. I remember I was watching this documentary about like a bunch of like punk bands who were going on tour, and Rise Against was one of them, and they were talking to this Republican fan of theirs, and they were like, "You're a Republican and you're a fan of us?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "All right, man." It's very
insane.
It is kind. Yeah, it's very funny.
You know, people figured out that the machine is the government, and it's like
like Rage Against the Machine is not like that is wild to me.
Machine is a leftist group, and they're like, yeah.
But like most people
for
aren't.
Like 25 years.
But it's crazy that like I don't know. There's a lot of people who are like very musically illiterate. I think.
Very true as well.
Or maybe they just don't care enough. You know.
I think musical literacy has to be practiced, though. In all fairness.
Yeah, but it's also like how do you not know what Prayer of the Refugee is about? Like it's like
it's in there.
It's in the title. But like yeah, not a lot of people are thinking about that. They're just like that's a sick riff.
I'm mad about something, and this makes me feel like they understand me, opposed to being like, well, you know, like this is a song about something. There's something going on.
So are you still in New York City, or are you back in California? You'll never find me.
You'll never know.
Good. Wouldn't you like to know? Trying to dox me or something? You'll never find out.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I bet I've been doxed, and some random person gets a lot of weird mail.
The fact that people dox each other is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's like, oh man,
that's so not okay, dude.
I see you're enjoying that peace. Would be a shame if something happened to. Would be a shame if wouldn't it be a shame if like 2 million people went to your house right now? Can you imagine fucking Astroworld happens at your house? People fucking trampling each other.
Sun is down, season cold, as you see people getting flattened. You're like, oh god.
System of a Down is like that too. Yeah, System of a Down is like crazy. Like, if you actually like sit down and like read, literally if you sit down and read a System of a Down song or a Rise Against song, or fucking. I mean, Rage Against the Machine is pretty obvious. They're very blunt. But
I love Rise Against, and the main reason I love Rise Against is because of them being a punk group. Like what they stand for. Like all their songs is either about the sadness of like people who are less fortunate, or like real emotional trauma, and I like that about them. But most people don't listen to them for that, which I get.
I think maybe most do. I think that's kind of the problem. 'Cause I feel like at this point, anyway, definitely not when they were like, when Savior was out. I don't think a lot of people were. But I think now most of the people who are at a show, I feel like most of the people who are at a Rise Against show like understand. System of a Down is a lot of fun, and then there's like 3 paragraphs of why taking advantage of the ignorant masses is terrible. Yeah.
Fuck the masses.
Toxicity by fucking System of a Down's wild.
It's a good song.
Is Rise the sequel to Rage? Yeah, why not? No, they're very different bands. Chris, help Sween. He's becoming ethereal on cam. What's going on with you?
I'm doing this with a pistol, guys.
What is happening on your stream?
Nothing. Nothing. My goodness.
No, nothing. Leave me be.
Get out of here. But
Leave me be, vile pig.
Vile pig. Afuera, pig.
Kingston,
Afuera.
Kingston, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know, Chris. I'm busy.
Yo, yeah, you look like you're. You look.
What is this?
You look so fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wish
Okay,
my monitors were set up to show you guys this.
Look, I know what happened now. The light is right in front of where my camera is, so that's why I look.
You look like you're experiencing all sorts of.
I look like I'm transcending, bro.
Good lord.
Don't make me come. I'm begging you. If I come, I'll die. That's it. I'll just die. Don't make me come.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to help you.
I can fix it after this. Get faded out. I'm faded off the walk.
I'm faded off the walk with this shit, bruv. You good, slime? All right, Chris, I need you to watch the last arc of Dragon Ball, the 23rd tournament. I know you don't mess with OG Dragon Ball, but that last arc is basically Z. Yeah, I mean, I'll get around to it. It's just there's not really an easy way to watch
You're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch, and I beat you because you're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch, kitchen-dwelling bitch.
The thing that's frustrating about Z is that I can't watch the version that I want to watch. That is like the sad thing.
Kitchen dweller. That's very terrible. I'm kidding. She's probably a beautiful woman.
Bam, ba-dam, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's what Kanye says every day, you fucking kitchen dweller. I don't think Kanye says that. And fly away.
I will say the music in Dragon Ball is just like always pretty fucking good. Like, it's pretty good shit, to be honest.
Someone's shot me in the back with a shotgun. And you fly away.
Oh man, yeah, the Budokai tracks are really, really good.
Earn the most kills,
But even just the show,
then contact the authorities.
I do have a lot of love for the Falconer tracks. I wish I could watch it that way, but the ones that are there are still pretty
Dragon
good.
Balls. Oh, it's a fucking dog. I'm sorry, dog.
Damn it,
Let
this
me get
guy's.
your meats, bro.
What the fuck?
2019's Kanye simply did not good. I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like Kanye just so desperately needs help, and he hasn't got it, and he's made such good music, and I just want him to make good music again. I just want him to make good music again, man. That's all I want. I just desperately want some good Kanye again. And every album is like one good song, you know, but like it's not. It isn't him. Like he isn't the part of the song that's good, and that's what hurts me so much. Like on Ye, he has what you call it and I just can't think anymore. Sometimes I feel free. We're still the kids we used to be. Yeah, and I put my hand on the stove to see if I still bleed. And that's because Party Next Door does such a good job with that. It's not because Kanye did it. And I'm like, when is Kanye gonna be the best part of his songs again?
Did you apply for proper permits?
I don't know how I made it out of there alive. That's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck just happened? Chris, you didn't watch the clip? Oh, fuck, yeah. Nate God said Halo fans don't care about a new classic Halo. Like, what? Well, I mean, at this point, he might be right. Like, there was a point where I gave a shit. But it's just been too long at this point. It's like, honestly, I would rather they just added maps to, like, the Master Chief Collection. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather they just, like, hey, here's a new Halo 2 map. Here's a new Halo 3 map. At this point, because, like, I don't really trust 343 in the same capacity to make a good version of the classic thing. So I don't know. I'm a little bit mixed on that. I still think a classic design philosophy is the best way to make one of these fucking games, but
I think Infinite can do the design philosophy perfectly well. They just don't. They're just scatterbrained.
yeah.
I feel like everything is going wrong in that department. Instead of like them just like taking a moment to make the right decisions, they're just consistently not making the right decisions. It just feels like there's a disconnection there, you know.
Yeah, Halo has bigger problems than a classic game, yeah.
It feels like how Bungie was for a little bit, you know, where it's just like every decision you're making with Destiny is not the right one. Why are you not making the right decisions? You made this game. Make the right decisions.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all very frustrating.
There's no reason why a fan should be able to have the better idea what's going wrong in this company.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never gonna understand that. This is a company of people, bro. Their job is to make this game well and figure out the fucking problems. Not mine. Why can I do it and you can't?
That was kind of insane.
They still scrapping out there. You fellers still fighting. Ghost Town, that's what Ghost Town. Someday I wanna wear the thorny crown. Some days, I wanna lay down like I did.
I did like the campaign of Infinite, though. I thought the campaign was fine. I like the multiplayer a lot. I think it's good. I just think it needs more fucking stuff. This live service game has had less support than Halo 3 had.
Nutter butters, bro.
Aww. I think Halo Infinite's more competitively satisfying than the old Halo games now, just because it's more in keeping with what's competitive now. It's a little bit faster
And his
paced,
mom died. I guess his fiance.
but I still think Halo 3 is like top tier shit.
He just went through a lot. He lost his mom, and I feel like he just had like several mental breakdowns. And I don't know, man.
Halo as it is feels a little dead. Oh, no, 100%.
I just wish I don't know. I wish instead of just being crazy, he was a crazy, talented artist. Though. It makes me sad.
No scope.
Because I love Kendrick Lamar. Like I think Kendrick is the most talented album maker in the modern time. But I think
Oh fuck.
the love I have for Kanye is because he made me feel like I had a voice in a world where like I felt like I had no voice for a long time. So that's why I love Kanye so much.
I bought the co-op Wolfenstein game. Is it really that bad? I mean, have fun.
You talking about the Young Blood?
Yeah.
Blue Blood? That game is old as shit. Damn.
I don't like it. I feel pretty confident saying it's not a very good game, but I mean, that's just my opinion. It's generally that type of world design is just not what I like out of Wolfenstein.
No, go over there, dog. Yeah.
Nearing victory.
With the pistol, bro.
Something about Infinite hits different. It's a
Pistol
good
skills are
it's a good video
crazy.
game, man. It's like Halo Infinite's a very good game. It's just it's unfinished. The parts that are finished are great.
What's finished again?
Core gameplay.
Whiplash.
What the parts that are finished again?
And now that they have these social playlists, it feels pretty nice.
Not a woman isn't in charge of it anymore.
That's not what I said.
Calculating
dare you.
approach angles.
You thought it though. You thought it just like I did.
No,
You're no different from me.
I didn't think it.
We're not so different, you and I, Spider-Man.
Biter. Hello, Biter-Man.
Fuck, I fucked up. I was too close to that edge. Ah! Okay, am I... do I look human again?
Grapple shot acquired.
There you go, I'm back. I look like a person again. Is he a tiger? Fuck skin is that?
Once Forge comes around, it'll be dope. Did you see that fucking
No.
Toy Story Andy's room map that some guy made, and it looks exactly like the movie?
It's gross.
It's fucking crazy.
It's gross. The shapes are so weird. Those are such weird shapes to see in Halo, you know?
It is very weird, but it's very
Those are just weird shapes for a Halo game.
it's very in keeping with like tradition. Like
What the
I'm
fuck
really
is
I'm very
that?
excited. I'm very
I
excited
don't have so many viewers while I'm playing Fortnite, guys. Come on.
because it's a popular game, my guy. It's how you,
I'm playing Destiny and I'm going bananas, and I have no people here. I'm playing Fortnite, doing like fine at best.
you got to make a name for yourself in the
Oh,
Destiny
yeah.
community. That's what you got to do.
That's the truth. I gotta stream with Amaze, man. He offers me to, and I'm like, not today, bro, not today.
You
I
should.
should just stream with them. I should.
That would be really smart, actually, because you
I
like
know.
to play the game. I haven't been able to play the game because I haven't been connected to the world. By the time by the time I get to the tower, I'm disconnected.
It just sucks because I feel like I don't know. I don't like having relationships that have to deal with work. You know.
I
like
mean,
them.
things can be both, though. That's what we did.
I know. No, it's not.
Kind
Sorry,
of.
dude. It's what it is now, but it was our friendship was well before there was a work relationship.
No, yeah, but I mean, how you can't just meet everybody when you're young. You know what I mean? Like people meet through work. That happens.
You need to stream with him. That'd be a fucking good time. I'm gonna hit him up later today and see if he got some free
It'd be a
time.
good idea. I know Paul wanted to get back into Destiny. I gotta get on.
Paul actually loves Destiny though, like genuinely.
Yeah.
Like I love Destiny too, and he also loves that game. He loves like every aspect of it.
Yeah, I never get a chance to actually talk to him about it.
You guys are fucking faded already.
Well, no, because we're just with Gabby.
Oh, that's
You know,
true.
we're not gonna fucking be such a weird, very cognizant of like not leaving people out.
Just make Gabby play Destiny 2, though. Yeah.
She will never play Destiny.
That never happened. Oh, this is a Freddie Mercury crossover.
Yeah. In
Just
fact,
not
even then, even if even if they added Freddie Mercury to Fortnite, I don't think she would play it.
Yes, he would.
Nah, she would like look for it, but she wouldn't play it. She doesn't play games that way,
Which ones does she play?
like Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon.
Like every girl.
Yeah.
These are real games, sure. Sure. Another
She-
got a game called Bear
She does play
Breakfast.
Sonic too, but like, you know.
Just lock her in a room with an Xbox and say you can't leave until you beat the raid.
Until you beat the raid, I can't even. You can't do that to a person.
Why not? Just beat the raid, my guy.
Just beat the raid, my guy. Listen to yourself. Sound like a
Hey, I'm
fucking
just
demon.
saying, I've been raiding since I was a small child.
Are you a Mongol or something?
What?
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 Oh, the more you walk around with this gun, the more it levels up. That's cool.
The
You're
Forge
cool.
lead
That's
guy during the videos was sitting
cool.
there as everyone praised it with a very custom games
Feeling
still don't
generous.
work and
Drop
nobody's
my
fixing
boy,
it
what's
energy
called-
about it.
Drop my boy King a sub. Yeah, if you guys can't afford a sub or a small donation for your man's Kingston, who's me, I'm him. That'd be dope.
Or you could give it to charity, you know?
I mean,
You know what's wild? I feel like the scripting sequence in Infinite is there because custom games don't work. I feel like they're like, we can't make custom settings, so we're just gonna let you script the custom games in the maps themselves. That's what it feels like.
Their homie clothes.
Because some guy was like, yeah, I made Juggernaut in Forge, and I'm like, what? You don't make game types in Forge. You don't do that.
Well, like, that kind of makes sense in a weird way, in that, like, a lot of the game types in general, in games other than Slayer, are, like, very specific. So it's like, it's a cool idea for Forge to facilitate the creation of new modes. Like, imagine if you could make your own bomb.
No,
but
yeah,
without
it
having
is.
the
No,
idea of that.
no, it is. It's very smart, but I also think it's there because, well, maybe not entirely because the scripting was there in Halo 5, but I do think it's a clever workaround because the scripting stuff looks awesome. I'm very excited to see it, and I'm very excited to fuck around with it. It's also just like a generally good idea to kind of get people involved in programming and stuff. I think it's kind of neat.
Programming is going to be one of those skills like washing the dishes at this rate, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Makes sense.
Damn it.
Everybody's gonna be able to do it sooner or later. Everybody except for me.
Because you're stupid.
I just have no care.
What is
for
the
it.
video called where you teach us how to be a carbon copy of you? I had an idea a long time ago that I kind of wish I did. I never ended up doing it.
Rama.
Where I had an idea for like not a show, but like for lack of a better term, a YouTube kind of series called Content Clone, where I would do my best to kind of imitate a person's style and setup and everything, and see how close I could get to it, like editing and like all that shit. But it just proved to be too varied. Like I couldn't figure out like what about it would be consistently, because if somebody's just not interested in a certain type of content, they're not gonna watch it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but people watching the Content Clone series will be interested in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought it would be like. I mean, it happened because like I think a lot of people were like, "Hey, you're iDubbbz," or whatever, and I'm like, "What?" And I thought about it. It's like I could, and I think the reason I thought about it was like I could make an iDubbbz video.
I could be iDubbbz. I'll show you iDubbbz.
To be fair, you do wear glasses, you know, so
That is true. Yeah. I cannot deny.
You're a thin and white-skinned man, so you have to be iDubbbz. I'll show you iDubbbz. When we be iDubbbz, I'll fucking show you iDubbbz, bitch. Tears in your eyes. I'll show you guys iDubbbz. Just you fucking wait.
I haven't seen enough Mr. Beast to impersonate him. Washing the dishes sucks. The real Slim Shady, but Chris. What's it? Wait, what? Ooh, that did not land. That didn't land at all, Katie. I'm sorry. We all bomb sometimes.
I mean, Katie bombs all the time.
Good morning.
Oh, what's happening?
What the fuck was
I'm
that?
lag-rotting.
Good morning, Chris. Quick question: where does Infinite Sniper Rifle fall on the Halo Sniper Rifle tier list? I think it's third place. I think Halo 2's is the best one, and then I like Reaches quite a bit. Then this one, and then it's 3. And Combat Evolved is always at the end because it's just generally my least favorite.
Have you thought about getting good so it becomes your most favorite?
I'm pretty alright at Combat Evolved. I just don't.
Well, you don't like it because it's got the least auto aim for a sniper?
These
Is
jokes
that
are
it?
terrible.
No,
Why
I don't like it in general because it just sort of feels too. It never feels like I'm walking on the world, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm like kind of like when I jump, it doesn't feel like I'm jumping so much as it feels like I'm just sort of being pulled up.
What?
It's like a very old. It's like a very old. It's difficult to describe because it's all in the way that it feels. But
I don't like Halo. I don't like Big Team in Halo 1. That's a nightmare. You can't know what's gonna happen ever, and that scares me. You know, that really upsettles me in that game.
did you
Honestly, my
say
favorite thing about-
upsettles?
Upsettles. It really unsettles me because like there's been so many times I've spawned in the way of a rocket.
Oh yeah, it wasn't designed particularly well for.
There was
spawn points.
one time when we were all playing at Jalen's house, and Jalen spawned in the middle of a rocket and me, so the rocket hit Jalen instantly. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? I just feel scared while that game's on. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm safe or not.
I just love how terrible the vehicle physics and everything are in C.
In what? Oh, CE, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels very floaty, I guess.
Yep. Also, grenades launch vehicles ages and they don't blow up, and it's great.
Leader nearing
Yeah.
victory.
Yeah.
Why are you saying yeah, huh?
Yeah. Alright. Okay. I got my dog today. We gonna fucking slay. I'll make my enemies pay. Pray for me. I got a gun in my seat.
Is this you freestyling or is this a song?
That was me. That was on me.
What a flex, you know?
What up?
Damn, I feel like the sword lunge is pretty long.
Call me Flexorod. Of all the HP I got, instantly gone because someone threw dynamite at me.
I mean, just don't get hit by dynamite.
This is what Dynamite tends to do.
Where are you, fucker?
Oh, he stuck me, son of a bitch.
Where are you, fucker, huh? Where are you, fucker?
I kind of want to play some classic.
Where are you, fucker?
I'm gonna be streaming for a hot minute because I really wanna. I want to stress test this internet stuff as much as I possibly can.
What would the inverse be like? What would a cold minute be, you know?
What a what?
A cold minute.
I don't know, a slower one?
Yeah, but if something's slow, it takes a long time, so you're saying a hot minute for a long time, you know what I mean?
No, a hot minute means quick.
You're gonna be streaming for a while, though.
Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of like
Can we stop deciphering the English language for a moment and just enjoy our moment?
it is kind of
No,
it is
no.
kind of one size fits all. I guess I never thought about it. Its intention is to be like kind of you know.
Receptive, I guess.
No. Its intention is to be. Its
fast.
intention. Its intention is to be like quick. Like a hot minute is like really immediate. It's not a minute.
Mr. Dog, leave me the fuck alone.
But I think I've always said it in like a sarcastic way, or something. Because in my family, hot minute is usually like, yeah, I'll be here for a hot minute. I want to play some classic stuff. Let's do some classic.
Wasn't there a phrase that was like a New York City minute or something?
New York minute.
A New York minute, yeah.
What does that mean? Is it like
That means
59
quickly.
seconds?
That means quickly too.
Yeah, that's what it is. Slang minute means a while.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a minute is never a minute.
Oh, nice. Form change. Metallic.
Big deal. Let's see. I would stream Destiny, but I can't. So
Really,
why
still
not?
can't?
yeah, it's just I don't know. It's something with OBS. Okay, let's go. Move this window over here. Get this out over here. Get that over there. Hey Chris, how's that Spectrum Internet? Doing fine now. Now that I threatened to sue them, so they actually came and fixed it.
What did you say, like, Caitlin was asking earlier? What did they actually do to fix it?
It was a lot of jargon. But basically there's a lot of splitters in the building. And so he just routed me through a splitter for a different apartment, basically. Because the one that they were using for me just was kind of fucked because a lot of it was like something about a lot of data being throttled to my specific location.
Don't see me. Stop seeing me.
Which was causing like I guess like overloads. It would like overload and then it would drop and then it would overload and drop because it wasn't consistent.
That's kind of interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't really know. I was only half paying attention because I wouldn't understand what he was saying anyway. But
my next little card.
But yeah, he basically wired me through some other apartment that just doesn't use like there's some guy. How he described it to me was everybody gets like an allotted amount of like data, but as it moves through the chain, it kind of like pushes unused data is kind of how it was described to me. So it was like all this like weird jargon about like fucking splitters and you know, I don't know. It was just fucking weird. But so basically there's somebody in this building who's like 80 who doesn't really use the allotted internet that they are granted. And so he just split me through there. So now it works.
Sorry, Sam. I didn't mean to kill you like that. I did mean to kill you, but I'm sad I had to.
So Halo video this Saturday hype? I mean, yeah. I think so. If all goes well. Definitely this weekend.
I hate the barbarism.
Who?
That I had to kill somebody barbarically. He was trying to heal and I shot him in his face.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Halo.
Fucking loser. She was hiding and she was scared and I killed her.
Well, you're a good person.
Laugh at it. Laugh at that. That's funny. You don't get the joke. You don't get the joke, do you?
No, I get the joke, man.
Yeah, you better. For your safety, you better get the joke.
For your safety, you better understand this joke and laugh at it.
It's
You
funny,
better
right?
find this joke funny for your own safety.
It's funny, right? It's funny, right? It's funny, right? It's funny, right? Him missing frames because he's doing it. He's like wave dashing across the bedroom.
I can't even describe how scared I would be.
Someone started L-Can.
If someone started wave dashing in any context in real life, I don't know how
he
I'd
like
be able to handle
jumps
it.
and slides back, and you're like, "What the fuck? Are you boomeranging in real life?
How do you do
can't
that?
do
Can you
that.
teach me that?
You can do that? Like, how'd you figure that out? I don't know. I just started paying attention to the frames. In life, yeah. You don't know your frame data?
You don't have your frame data constantly running? That would fuck me up entirely.
It's like a task manager, but for real life.
That would I think like, how would you feel if you woke up and then you got you woke up one day, your day's normal, and then you kind of go outside, and then, like, I don't know, some guy is driving by you, and some dude in the passenger car is screaming. He's like, "Hey, fuck you, buddy!" Throws something at your head for, like, no reason. He's like just a psycho. And then you get hit in the head, and you're like, "Ah!" And then for like 2 straight seconds, you could see like a wire frame. Like you could see,
like hitboxes and
like
hitboxes
you could see like the wireframe data for the world around you, and then like you could see like a little counter at the top right, and then it went away.
I have to get it again. I've already started doing game content. If I ever finish a Superman video, my next video will be content.
How many frames is my punch animation? My punch animation is pretty fucking quick.
You gonna need that, bro. You better train that up.
Maybe like 3 frames.
I mean, imagine as well.
If
like,
you
if
punch
you
at 3 frames, that'd be insane, Chris.
I can punch very quickly. I have never had to fight anybody really, but like you know.
I don't think you can punch at 3 frames.
Damn,
though,
I'm
so
sick
that's
of
just
losing.
I think you would be absolutely staggered.
I think you can
You're
punch
telling me
quick,
you
but
can
to be able to
punch?
punch and pull your fist back real fast is a. I'm not saying you can't. I wouldn't be
You
surprised
can
if you
punch in a
pretty quickly.
20th of a second, like a full completed punch, arm back to neutral.
Easily.
Yeah.
Within a second? Yeah, easily.
No, within a 20th of a second.
Oh, probably not.
No.
Well, that's 3 frames.
No, because real life doesn't have frames per second.
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
sure,
What are you talking about, bro? Stop.
Sure.
So
Life doesn't have frames.
Why are you actively being stupid?
Oh! Wait,
Be
why is the
smarter.
sound off? Is the
Play some
sound off?
Destiny
What's
2.
going
I haven't
on?
played Destiny in
Oh.
days. So let's see if I'm half decent at this.
Oh, that was weird. I didn't even realize it was muted.
Imagine if you have the frame rate counter like constantly, and then suddenly you see the frame rate drop, and you're like, "Shit, what's happening?"
You just gotta stay still. You just gotta not move.
Yeah.
I'll wait till my frames come back because I don't want to move with half my frames.
It'll be like Breaking
And then I
Bad,
leave my
where,
skeleton behind or some shit.
where the plane blows up, and then the frame rate drops, and you're like, "Oh shit."
I love the idea of somebody in a plane's about to crash. They open the window, and right before it crashes, they jump out and they take no damage. I love the idea of that.
It's only if you roll before you get out of the plane.
You're on a plane that's about to crash, and all you do is jump right before you're fine. What was that?
No, you gotta roll. You gotta dodge. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
You gotta roll, bro, so take all the
You
damage.
gotta
You
get
take all
invulnerability
of it.
frames and jump.
Why is the Warlock silent? That's so weird.
I gotta
It's
use
a
the bathroom real
stealth
quick,
horror?
guys. I'm gonna run the ad real quick. I'm gonna jump into a game into a Destiny, then I'm probably gonna end it. We're at 4 hours already, way longer than I thought I was gonna stream. I was gonna stream for 2 hours. And then I started playing Fortnite, and I started realizing that I'm pretty half decent at that game, so it kept me on a little longer.
You say that about every game you play.
Well, most games I play, I'm not bad at.
I don't know.
There are some I play that I'm dog shit at, but on most of the games I play, I'm not the worst at.
Yeah, I'm fighting my way through Like a Dragon right now.
Every time I play Cyberpunk, I get tired afterwards, and I don't know why I get tired when I'm playing that game, because it's such a bombastic game.
It's
Doesn't make
a
sense that
lot.
I get sleepy. That's what it is. But I get sleepy. I look at, like, right now, if I put on Cyberpunk, I'd probably fall asleep. And it's like, why? I like this game.
I know what you
This
mean.
game is good.
It's
Don't lie to
Cyberpunk relaxes me for some reason.
I guess it's what it does to me. I just calm down and I fall asleep. If I play the Spandry Station, I fall asleep faster. I'm like, why am I so calm?
What is going? There's something.
I'm getting shot at.
Something is weird with the audio channels right now. I might have to restart. Yeah, some sound effects are silent.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some music. Fuck it.
I might like restart the game actually. 'Cause that is very bizarre.
I'm feeling like going Yokonel. Not through Cornell. That's what it's called. Not you Cornell.
What are you mumbling about? Huh? What are you mumbling about? What are you experiencing?
I'm playing some Latin American music.
Oh yeah, me too. In my head.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if audio channels had like RGB? You know?
What do you mean? Like you could like? I mean, isn't that kind of what bass and treble is?
Literally.
Yeah, but you can't green screen out treble. You know what I mean?
I mean, no, but that's kind of just because they're already pre-isolated.
It's up to my illegal homies. Let's go.
They're kind of already
I'm
green
just-
screened
I'm just saying. Imagine if someone could green screen.
Let me go use the
overlays.
bathroom. I should be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna use the bathroom.
What's that mean? What do you
Ugh.
doing?
They use the bathroom. Oh my god.
Oh wow, I got banned for quitting.
Remember when Lau made the joke? It was like, actually, no one uses the bathroom except for you. But we all actively do to make you feel better about yourself. When you go in the bathroom, we make fun of you.
I hate that because that's such a lie. That is such a very lie because it's like a cosmic.
That's a Lyle and Zach kind of joke.
Yeah. It's very much.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
It's just making someone feel singled out. Oh man, I'm very hungry and I have not eaten nearly enough today.
Yeah, but you never eat enough. That's why you're so skinny.
No, I've been eating a lot lately. It's just about today was just like all over the place because I had like a technician here for like 4 hours. And it felt weird making food for some reason.
Just offer him some, you know?
Oh, I do have leftovers. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. What is your second favorite multiplayer FPS franchise, Chris? That's a really good question. I don't know. Maybe.
Crash Bandicoot.
Huh?
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash. I really don't know. Destiny is probably the answer, but it seems like such a lame, safe answer because it's just Bungie again. I think my favorite FPS. I think I would say Battlefield. I like
You
Destiny.
don't play Battlefield that much, though.
No, but that's kind of because it's like the one that I want to play isn't really that popular. Like I really love Battlefield 1, like a lot. And I liked Battlefield 4 as well. But on PC, the thing is like with Battlefield, I really love it, but I'm really bad at it. Like I'm not particularly good at Battlefield. So I don't play it that much. But Battlefield 1 was like some of the most fun I've like I love Battlefield 1. But Destiny probably is Destiny's probably the right answer. I just don't want to say it because it feels like cheating because it's basically just Halo again, except I mean it's not exactly. It's very, very different, but it's from the same studio, so there's like a studio bias there.
See, what about the niche sort of favorite shooter?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't play a lot of niche shooters. There are first person games that I think because we used to play this game called I think Self Factor.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I really liked that. But I also kind of like that's probably not a great game. It was just something that we played together because you had like telekinesis and it was kind of cool.
I think the really funny thing about that game is like it wasn't meant to be a game. It was meant to be a tech demo that they just made into a game.
Yeah. Self Factor was cool. Self Factor Psychokinetic Wars. But as far as like first person, I guess Doom, the modern Doom reboots are very, 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 very good. But as far as Ghost Runner, I thought was really awesome. But that's not a shooter. That's like a first-person, like kind of speed run game. I never loved Call of Duty. I liked some of them. By the way, guys, is anybody in the chat? Can you guys let me know? Is the Modern Warfare 2 beta open, or do you have to do you have to do weird shit to get in? Scorn looks boring. I think Scorn looks awesome, but it's not a shooter though. Don't play Scorn with the expectation that it's a shooter. It's very much an atmospheric kind of first-person puzzle game. It's open to everyone on PS5 and open to Xbox PC if you pre-ordered. Ugh. I guess I'll play it on PlayStation.
All right, guys, I'm back.
I don't want to I guess I could just always cancel the pre-order, right? It doesn't look like it's for everybody, but it has an amazing art style and atmosphere. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think Scorn looks really dope. It's not a Doom like shooter though. Like everybody who's going in with the expectation that it's going to be a Doom like shooter is like setting themselves up for like really massive disappointment. Because it would be like if I said like, hey, you know what my favorite shooter is? Portal.
I mean, technically.
You know, like technically, yeah.
Sure.
It is technically an FPS, but you know that's not what people are looking for. I'm excited for Scorn though. Scorn looks fucking dope.
Those know you love the drops are ass. I have everything I need, bro. First week I got this solid ass roll.
I'm about to give Deathloop a try. Yeah, I mean, Deathloop I didn't like it very much, but it's an arcane game, and arcane games have a way of sneaking up on me.
And then I got Arms, right?
I didn't love Dishonored the first time.
I got Caliban's Hands too. Caliban's Hands roll I have is amazing. So I'm kind of chilling.
I didn't love Dishonored the first time, and then I played it again, and I really liked it. I didn't love Prey the first time, and then I played it again, and I really liked it. And I didn't love Deathloop, and I haven't played it again, so, you know, maybe. Arcane is one of those studios. They're very... Their games are like, it's very strange.
They got an age on you.
Yeah. They design in such a... They design their games in a very unique way. And sometimes that can really fly over your head if you're not really in line with the experience. Because I know when I first played Prey, I was playing it like I would play like a first-person... I was playing Prey like I would play like a linear first-person shooter. And
the idea of Prey is to allow you to be able to do whatever you want at any time. That's where that game shines, isn't it?
Well, it's an immersive sim, which is like very much not like... It's very much not what most linear first-person shooters are. And when I played System Shock and I kind of like understood what that was, and I was like, oh, this is like Prey. So this is what this was trying to do.
Things daunting because I haven't played ever since Destiny 1. Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 is
now it's definitely easier, but I would wait until comes out.
Yeah, wait for the next.
Very much so make it easier.
The next expansion is always the best place to jump into Destiny. Destiny's like a really overwhelming fucking game.
Did y'all see that cross up though? You say that teleport away? Did y'all see that teleport away though? He tried to get me.
It just hit me again that I'm playing Halo Reach on PC and how cool that is.
Lost the lead.
Oh no. I just don't have faith in Prime 4. Yeah, I'm really curious about Metroid Prime. I don't know how
I don't even know if it's gonna come out in all fairness.
Yeah.
I think that's another well, I know it's gonna come out, but I don't think it's gonna come out for the Switch. It's gonna come out for what's next.
I don't know. I don't think Nintendo's concerned about power. They're doing so well now.
But the thing is that I think they understand their console's not ready anymore. Like it just can't do it.
No,
anymore
but it doesn't matter because they're winning.
I mean, they are winning.
Like I mean, It's always been like that for them. They don't give a shit if their consoles.
Dang, I should have
They're not
fucking
powered.
shot him first.
Yeah, Nintendo has
Right.
never really cared about how weak they are in comparison.
It's not even power about it. It's the idea that like the ideas that they're having are just they require more power. That's it. It's not about like them like leading the pack. It's never gonna be about that. They're behind. They're too behind to be able to lead the pack. Unless they did like radically like the next console they had was like $700. You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I was
But
looking,
it's
I was looking at Switch sales figures, and it's
Outrageous. Outrageous.
it's outrageous, and there's really no reason for them to, especially like when we're still dealing with like the later effects of, you know, scarcity for parts, and the economy is about to fucking explode, and I think they know it too.
It's about to explode, but it's gonna be lit because we're it's gonna be lit because then I can probably buy a house. That's the only good thing about it.
I
No, that's never gonna
I mean,
happen.
we're assuming that's like we're making a lot of
That's gonna be a
assumptions.
possibility.
Because, like, it could be that it doesn't affect that at all.
Yeah, that's
Housing
well,
market
usually
is
the housing market is usually affected, not always.
Usually, but these are very unusual
Is this controller? This
circumstances.
is controller. Yeah, it is controller. I'm playing on PS5. I don't think there's a point of playing on PC anymore.
If there's
when you can
anything-
play on console the same way now. I'm not gonna be as twitchy.
Well, the main thing with streaming from PC specifically is that it's just because you have a delay on your stream when you talk to us right now because you're streaming from console.
That's true.
That's the main reason why I don't stream console really, because it's just like it's a bitch to like set up an artificial delay, just so everybody's like.
You know, I'm buying a nice house, what you call on the cheap. That's the thing. You might be able to do that. That might be possible, and that's the only good thing about it. Like, other than that, like people are gonna die. It's gonna be really sad seeing people we know like lose their homes. Like people not be able to pay for things. Like the humanity part of it is gonna be really sucky. But the being able to afford things finally, like that one year that people that actually like are making decent amount of money, them being able to get stuff is gonna be lit.
I don't know, man.
It's unfortunate to come at the suffering of other Americans. It's gonna be really great, really gross. You
People
know?
be dying, you know, like you can't stop that. You gotta just live with it. You know?
Unfortunately, we're gonna be going through sad times because those moments, that shit weighs on me. I try not to let it, but then every time I look at like statistics of like people like just the problems that like Americans are going through, like the amount of people that die every year because they don't have insurance, shit makes me wanna pull my eyes out. It's insane. He did not hit me with his fucking thing. That's bullshit.
And just stop having injuries, idiots.
Yeah, that's
you know?
kind of the thing too. It's like I don't really have a lot of faith that the housing market's actually gonna fold the way we want it to. It's actually going to make it so cheap that like I think BlackRock and all those big companies are probably just going to buy even
Well,
more.
they're gonna slide in. They're gonna slide, but people will be able to buy a home. It's just not. It's not gonna be like a fire sale. It's gonna be a fire sale, but the corporations are still gonna pick up houses as well.
No, I don't know. I think you're being too optimistic, to be honest.
No, it's gonna be a fire sale. It's just that people are also gonna play. People are also gonna not be able to get homes as well. It's gonna be fucked. PC for me, it looks. PS5 looks slightly better than playing on PC. Not to mention PC. My problem with PC is the cheating, dude. People cheat like wildfire in this game, and it's kind of, well, people cheat on any PC game.
What
in
game
general,
are you
just
playing?
Destiny.
Do they really cheat that much on Destiny or no?
Every game, people cheat like fucking Halo. Holy shit.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see it that often, to be honest.
Nah, people cheat like fucking Halo.
But I feel like people just use the cheating excuse on PC a lot too much.
I feel like people use the excuse. People use the excuse, but the numbers of people that get caught in cheating in Halo is already a outrageous number. Who hit me? It's just the name of the game on PC. People are gonna cheat. That's just how it works.
Yeah, but a
People
lot of
cheat on
people just
console.
play
You know, I know
ass
people
against
that have MNK on console, like assholes.
That's not really cheating, though.
That's definitely you're not using an input you shouldn't be using on this console.
Yeah, but what if someone's disabled?
If
What
the
if
game
someone's
finds out you did
disabled?
that, like if you report
What if
someone
someone's
doing that,
disabled and they require a special controller? You know what I mean?
well, no. If the you, that's a, Playing Team Fortress for so long desensitized me to cheating. Well, yeah, it's just shooting. People cheat in shooting games. That's how it works, man. If there's any form of reward, I think it's cheating.
Yeah, well, you're playing Social Slay.
Yeah.
What's the reward? You win a game.
Bro, what is the game name? Black Ace.
Why don't they gonna make a new Bioshock but set it in space? Wait, that's Prey, you know?
You mean Prey?
We fucked up. Is it crossplay? No, I haven't played. I mean, it is crossplay, yeah.
Yeah, so you run into cheaters anyway. I will say though, like I don't think I've ever really noticed. Like I think maybe like twice in my life, honestly, that I noticed somebody just cheating in Destiny or Halo Infinite. Like I don't think I've ever actually. I don't think I've seen it really all that much.
The biggest cheating I've ever seen in my life was when I played World at War. That shit was outrageous. People were cheating like crazy in that game. I was like, whoa, dude. You in the match? So I met you in the match? Maybe this one? Maybe.
I popped one shot off and killed them. That was awesome.
Somehow I'm not doing that good, even though I'm like, I thought I was having a fucking tear.
That's how it goes sometimes, man.
They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do, you know?
And then because it was the last hour. How many cheaters? I don't know. I don't remember Modern Warfare 2 having many cheaters. Well, I wasn't doing very good, actually.
Modern Warfare
Holy
2 had
shit,
a lot of cheaters. That's when
Call in general had a lot of cheating.
Call of Duty was very easy to cheat.
Yeah.
I can't remember why, but I remember there were a lot of like videos that would like, hey, this is how you cheat. Like in Halo, it was very rare in comparison.
I went to a Mexican club like a few weeks ago with Lily for her cousin's husband's birthday.
Oh my god!
And it was so funny because I was the only black person there, and I was way taller than everybody else. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but isn't that a normal problem for you?
Such a funny thing. They were all so small. I was the only person that was above 6 feet there. Maybe me and freaking one of her cousin's boyfriend was like probably scraping 6 feet. Funny things, bro. Funny times.
Just get shorter, you know?
Nah, never.
Lose some height, my guy.
Lose some height, bro. Wow, they disabled this? Are you serious? I'm so sick of them fucking over every fucking loadout I use in this game, man.
Wait, what did they do?
The Great Falcon got disabled because of the fact that it was apparently it's busted.
Oh, was it like grayed out or whatever?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Do you ever play Warlock? I can play Warlock right now if you want me to.
Halo just feels right on a gamepad. Yeah.
I don't really like.
I mean, certain games are designed with certain input methods in mind, and like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think Halo feels right with a mouse and keyboard at all.
Like, imagine playing Boneworks with a mouse and keyboard, you know?
The thing is that the problem with Warlocks right now is that Warlocks don't feel broken. They don't have that they don't have a loadout that feels this unbalanced right now. That's the thing. They have obviously they have Ophidion's aspects, and Ophidian is broken. It's like it's the best exotic, like the best like static buff exotic. But the problem is that it doesn't feel broken. It's just very good. You know, and I want broken. I haven't danced bachata. I wish I showed how to do it. Lily doesn't like dancing bachata.
That sounds like an Indian dish, to be honest.
Bachata? Bachata is Dominican dancing.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't like it. She's Mexican.
Puerto Rican dancing is bamba. Sunbracers? In freaking PvP? Maybe. I know in PvE it's very good.
I think it's muscle memory. No, I don't think it's muscle memory. I think it's very intentional. I think certain games are designed to feel a certain way, and they're designed for certain input methods in mind.
I'm sure muscle memory helps, but
That's true, but whatever you feel more comfortable, you're gonna be feel most comfortable with, you know.
Yeah, but what I'm
Whatever
I
feels
guess
best
I guess what I'm saying is like you can't play CS:GO with a controller.
I mean, you can try. You can try have a bad time.
You'd
but
be
yeah,
a genuine you'd be fucked.
You'd be a Nimrod. You'd be a Nimrod.
And there's a lot of games that I can think about that. Like even I look back at some of the games that like are universally kind of like played with both. Like you could tell that there are certain characters in Overwatch, for example. There are certain characters in Overwatch that are a lot more controller friendly and a lot more mouse centric. And then like Half-Life is a very mouse game. You know, it's a very keyboard and mouse game. You can play them with controllers, but like it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. It's not as elegant.
you can make the muscle memory argument for the keyboard and mouse as well, to be honest.
You can.
What do you mean?
Well, like, the reason people are good at Call of Duty is because they've got muscle memory for flicking their mouse back and forth. I mean, not Call of Duty, CSGO.
Yeah, probably. But I think no matter how much muscle memory you have, like I genuinely think the best Halo player on console can outplay the best Halo player on PC.
I don't think they can.
I think they absolutely can.
I don't know about outplay. They can challenge them. I wouldn't say outplay them.
I think they absolutely can outplay.
Because sniping is too much. It's so much easier on
The
PC.
shit that people did in that Pro League, man, on controllers on the Xbox 360 is fucking outrageous.
It's a complicated issue. Part of the reason Halo's so viable on controller, and it's always been, is because of the auto aim in it, which would, in some extent, nullify the PC's input advantage. But at the same time, objectively, sticks kind of just suck for aiming. So if you are in a pure aim battle, the PC is
except that's the thing. It's like, this is what I'm talking about. Like I think there are games like CS:GO that are very aim heavy. Like CS:GO is very much like an aim battle game. Like that's all that game is. So yeah, you're not going to be able to compete on a controller. It's just impossible. Like the best player on controller on CS:GO is not going to come even remotely close to the best player on PC. It's just not, because that's not how the game is made. But Halo is, I would argue, aim is almost like, I don't even know if it's one of the top 3 most important things about it. Like the most important thing in Halo is like closing distance and like map positioning and like situational awareness. It's not even like they're very different styles of FPS.
But aim always helps. Like being able to snipe, being able to you know when people play like Destiny or Halo like that, you know that like dash thing away where they're like constantly dash waiting and they're like facing people before the dash animation's even over yet.
Yeah. There's there are going to be flashes of advantage to having like a mouse, obviously. But I don't think this is a game where those advantages come across too often. I remember specifically because there's a skull in Halo 2 that let you take off auto aim in the multiplayer. Like you could activate a skull, and we did a custom games night.
More based on.
And there was a custom games night, and people were like, "Oh, you think you're so good at Halo 2? Play without auto aim." And I did against people on like mouse and keyboard, and I was fucking them up.
Yeah, but those people might just be shit at the game.
I mean, they were doing pretty all right.
Those people just might be doo-doo dog water, you know?
No, they were doing pretty okay.
They might just be hot garbage, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
God, why do I play Warlock?
you can feel it. You can really feel it in certain games. Like Half-Life is objectively a mouse and keyboard game. And Halo is a controller game. It is. Destiny is like one of the few where it's I feel like it feels pretty natural on both. Although I still prefer controller generally, just because like it hurts my hands like way less.
I think the point of conflict is the fact that regardless, the mouse and keyboard will always have a minor advantage. The question's more how big the advantage is.
Yeah, I still think if you're just good at the game, you're just gonna do better.
Of course, I guess it depends. Like, in theory, the left stick might be advantaged over WASD because you can sort of fudge your directions easier, so it takes less mental effort, I suppose. But aiming tends to be the point at which PC has a better time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the other thing too. It's like there's a vehicle advantage in controller. Because controlling vehicles on mouse and keyboard in Halo is a fucking horrible experience.
I hate playing as warlocks because they don't feel like.
Is it a horrible experience?
It's they control fucking horribly.
They don't feel like hunters.
I would have thought it would be the
because they only play as hunters usually and Titans, but Titans are brain dead.
Most of the time when you control a vehicle in Halo, isn't it mainly the look?
It is, but then there's WSD. It just feels like the tank especially feels horrible.
Because vehicles can only go forward and back, right? They can't go left and right.
It's trust me, my guy. It's not a good experience.
Well, it's a bad shot, but I still hit him.
PC turret is way better, yeah, because there's no animation delay, like there's no sensitivity on the
Are you kidding me?
or there's no physical sensitivity on the
Titans over
on the
Warlock.
gun that you use for any given vehicle.
I think hunters are number one, but I think Titans are easiest to use.
I would have said I would have hard-coded that still.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm still streaming. I was just calling you to see what's up.
What'd you say?
Oh, you called me 3 times.
What'd you say, Adline?
I would have said they would have hard-coded the delay for the vehicle turning
Yeah,
turrets.
honey, I'm fine. I literally called you.
I didn't
once on
understand. I didn't
purpose,
understand a word of that.
And then mistakenly called you 2 more
The
times.
turret's turning. I would have said on PC they would have hard-coded the delay.
No, it's like just instant.
Call you later, sweetheart.
That's weird.
It's delayed
I
on
don't know.
on infinite, I
Oh,
think.
you're not coming over tonight?
Oh.
If you don't want to and you're tired, I understand. Don't worry. Don't overwork yourself. It's fine. Damn it.
You know?
Yeah, I get you, bud.
Most third-person shooters suck with M&K. Yeah, I'm not really big on third-person. Like Gears of War feels really weird.
Okay.
Gears of War doesn't feel right on mouse and keyboard.
Okay, honey, I love you. Te quiero mucho, bus.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye, honey.
Your Discord sounds like a school cafeteria at times. Yeah. It's a fucking mess.
My bad. God, fuck me.
Eyeblind sounds like he's talking through a fucking Motorola Razr.
Do you hear me punching my laptop while we're talking? You know?
You have like a weird amount of bass that is not in your
You
voice.
like Arizona tea?
What do you mean it's not in my voice? This is what I always sound.
If you
like,
sounded like
know?
this, someone would have killed you. Like some
Jesus Christ!
like someone would have killed. Like if you sound the way that the mic makes you sound, like somebody would have been like, "Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy?" Like somebody would have thought you were like a pod person or like an alien.
Like a cookout.
Hey,
you sound
you sound like
so
that, you know?
killed you. I like Arizona tea. I prefer the what you call it, the mango, mucho mango, or the kiwi strawberry.
You
That's
prefer
what
a
it is.
mini mango.
Mucho mango.
A lot of mango.
Off my teammate and I shot at him like a fucking psycho.
He sounds
got
underwater.
scared.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Do you remember your video jokes or nah? I mean, some of them.
The funny ones.
I made a lot of them though, so it's like, yeah. Sometimes people will quote me to myself when I meet them, and then it's like, and then I'll laugh. I'll be like, "That's funny," and then they'll be like, "You said this," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's why it's funny because I said it. Haha.
Well, no, I'll feel like an idiot because I'm like, "Oh, I was just genuinely trying to compliment." So it's like, "Oh, that's funny." And then it comes across as like a
Losers.
fucking
Sounds
self-congratulatory
like
comment.
twat. Jesus Christ, my first shot just didn't go anywhere. When the cookout, that doesn't end in a
Wow,
shootout.
that would actually sound really weird. I just heard
My
you
cookouts,
scream.
I've never been in a cookout that ended in a shootout, but I've definitely been in a cookouts that ended in like huge arguments.
I've been
Over
at
dumb
cookouts that have took place at places where shootouts happened the day
That
before.
happened. Yeah, definitely. But
Like,
no one in my family
Where like they
shot
where,
out
they
anyone
wouldn't
else, though.
like they wouldn't do it twice in one day here. It's like the safest.
Twice in one day.
It's like the safest place to go, really. It's like how like 9/11 is the safest day to fly. Because everyone's on extra high alert, and also like I mean, people aren't going to be so tacky enough to
That's
do it twice.
crazy.
9/11-2 sounds so much less interesting.
But 9/12 sound kind of late.
Yeah, never fly the day after 9/11. Most dangerous day.
So they fiending, bro. They trying to become legendary.
They're trying to fill out I think they're trying to fill out a whole month in sequence.
They're trying to become like rocker boys, like Johnny Silverhand, you know?
Could you imagine if just like genuinely every day for a month there was like a new 9/11?
That's crazy.
God,
Run out of buildings.
just
without-
slightly off.
Later,
dude.
Penguin Man.
Warlock's flying like what you call it, scary as hell. Warlock flying? These are just like hover. It's weird how Arc Warlocks don't have what you call it, don't have the teleport. I just thought that was strange. Like Blink is only on the Void ones and then the Hunters. It's the strangest shit to me.
The Hunters used to have a void, or used to have a blink.
Well, they have Blink again, but it's not on Void. It's on Arc.
I think it was on Arc before.
Yeah, but it's weird how like Arc Warlocks don't have it, but Arc Hunters do. You know?
I guess I don't know. It feels like there's barely any rules.
You're right.
Like I don't think there's any real lore reasons why that can't happen.
Well, the lore reason why Hunters can blink in the first is because they were taught by Warlocks. So the Warlocks taught them how to blink. They were like, "What? We can do that too?" And they were like, "Yeah, you have the light. You could probably do that." They were like, "Damn,
Why
that's
didn't they
crazy."
teach it to Titans?
Because Titans don't need anything else.
Yeah, well, blinking sounds like fun stuff.
Also, I feel like the Titans wouldn't listen long enough. They were like, "I'm gonna go punch something, bro. This is bullshit. This sounds stupid."
Blinking isn't a very Titan ability, though. I will say it's like
They'd be like, "Yo, whatever you're saying, bro. I
it doesn't
don't care.
it doesn't
Can I
feel
punch somebody?"
right. It doesn't feel right for Titan.
I'm just saying, if they're teaching each other things, then what's even the point of the classes, you know?
But then even then, like all of them, they interchange like a lot of personality traits. Because everybody says Ikora Ray fights like a Titan. Because she's like unstoppable in the fight. And there's hunters like fucking Shin Malphur who are very like book heavy, like a Warlock would be. You know, so
Yeah, that's the like. What is the actual distinction between a hunter and a warlock, other than they say they're that thing?
it's personality traits. It's certain personality traits.
What's
So
it-
if you have a bookish hunter, that's a warlock.
Because what happens is that hunters by nature, they don't like being enclosed in places. So like most hunters are out in the wild. They're usually
Hunters
out doing
don't
shit.
like read books because books scare.
No, but then warlocks usually are by nature they're usually more into the metaphysical aspects of the light that they have. Opposed to Titans are very straightforward and like very strong personality people. They're like small traits and they can what you call
This
it, they
sounds a
can,
little
they can
horoscopy
interchange.
to me.
And they can it is horoscopy. And there are traits that like interchange between them. Like not every hunter is like exactly like every Titan, you know, or like they're not all like exactly in like cookie cutter made, but like they have aspects that are usually like, oh, that's usually what Titans behave like. Usually.
I'm just saying, right? If the light was real, I'd be a fallen. You know?
Be a fallen. If the light was
I
right,
like
I'd
the
be alien.
Fallen. I think it's so cool.
I like the Elixir a lot. They're very cool. Ida's so adorable. She's like, I'm a little nerd and I know things. You wanna hear this real cool trick I learned?
I'm a really cool nerd and I know things. How would you react to somebody if they said that to you?
Like, oh, cool. I try to walk away really fast.
Laugh really loud in their face.
Oh, someone appeared.
Wait, Caitlin's alive?
Yeah, sometimes.
What's up?
Sometimes.
Stuff.
Crazy, huh? I've been streaming for 2 hours and I didn't die.
I was wondering, what was the actual issue with that? Like the router?
You will never know.
Okay.
It is so
Yes.
it is so
Yes.
fucking insane. Like, and to be honest, like I barely even understand. Basically, like the splitter that they were using to split the internet to my apartment was like fucked. So they split me. They attached me to another splitter for a different apartment, basically.
Oh, you're stealing internet?
No, I mean it's all wired through the same thing. It's just like the splitter
Pilfering, bro. Pilfering.
wasn't working. It's very dumb.
Damn it, Dakota. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
I did get a
bud.
new modem and router though, because the modem and router that they give me, even if it did work, was just
The Fortnite battle.
Not
plus
very good.
Destiny.
It would be
That was
shit
depressing.
after you put it in the oven.
No, that was dredging.
Oh, I
Yor.
got that after I got a new one because I was like, fuck
What's
this.
the dredging
I
Yor?
was fucking making a joke.
How Shin Malphur was a Titan and became a Hunter? No. Dredging Yor was... Shin has always been a Hunter.
Oh my god, he's talking about D&D again.
No, I'm talking about Destiny.
Nah, yeah,
Talking
okay,
about
cool.
Destiny.
Goblins this, goblins that, tieflings this.
You sound like such a freaking twat, bro.
Come on, Parker, when are you gonna give a guy a break?
I'm sorry to hear about your Uncle Parker.
He's a twat. When you go Tismac, but Master Chief's armor doesn't look right. You don't get it. I don't make fun of you.
It doesn't.
His armor doesn't look right. You see, there's too many angles.
There's not enough.
There's too. Why is he over designed? It's like, calm down, Chris. He looks fine. No, he doesn't. Stop lying to me.
You would be lying to me though if you said that.
Ass.
That's Jimmy Rings.
That's Jimothy Ring.
It's Jimmy Rings.
I there's something so unendingly funny about the name Jimmy Rings. I really like it has not gotten. It still makes me smile when I hear it.
It's funny. This is a funny name. Can I please transfer over one of my? Okay, never mind. I guess I'm gonna have to use them.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's a different type of funny because I remember when I thought Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen was the funniest name I think I'd ever hear.
That's okay.
And it's just like, it's not. It was funny the first time because it's SpongeBob and like, yeah, okay.
For me, it's Dildo Best Wagons.
Dildo Swaggins.
Yeah, it's like, dang, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, not even a slight reaction out of me.
Yeah, it's a funny name. Not that funny anymore. I realize now that I'm saying.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. you just experienced the exact thing that I was talking about.
I just grew up. I just grew up in the middle of the call. Holy shit, that's not. Did I mature just now? Oh, gross.
Nah, you didn't mature. Don't give yourself too much credit.
Yeah, whatever, man. I'll take what I get.
It's just you've heard the name too many times to find it funny.
I know what I know well enough to never forget. Until I realized I didn't know shit.
Damn, that's nuts. You know, it's kind of crazy. What are you experiencing right now, Katie?
In what regards?
In what regards?
Like to what context? What do you?
In what regards? Are you Oliver Twist child?
You've heard me call my parents mother and father. Don't you understand? I talk like an orphan from the 1890s.
The 1890s.
It's not a couch. It's a Davenport. It's not a pantry. It's a fruit house.
What the fuck? You call
it's
a
not
couch?
a bra. It's a brazier.
Wait, you call a couch a Davenport? No way you do.
No. I used to, but no, not anymore.
That is insane.
I used to. That's tism.
Wait, what is it? What is a I've never heard that in my life.
That's tism, bro.
What's a Davenport? Is that a couch? Is that what a couch is?
Yeah. It's like a.
Do sofas exist alongside Davenports?
I have no idea. That's a thing.
I kind of still don't know the difference between couch and sofa, though.
There's like a love seat and a couch is like three. It's an extra cushion, right?
Well, I always thought a love seat was like a specific.
Two-seater.
Well, no, is it? No, I thought that was a couch.
No, a love seat's a two-seater. That's why it's called a love seat. It's for a couple.
Yeah.
No, but I thought a
that makes
love
sense.
seat. I thought a love seat was specifically like those like Oh my god.
A love seat's a two-seater. That's all it is. Simple as that.
I thought it was
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
I thought it was like those weird half
And then
like those.
and then a lazy boy is a one-seater. One-seater that can recline.
Wait, no. Something about this feels wrong. Something's wrong.
Get somebody from Ashley's Furniture Warehouse in here. Stat.
Love seat.
Love seat is a love seat. It's literally a two-seater. It's a love seat is.
Hmm.
Hey, buddy. What you doing behind me? But okay.
What is a couch then?
What's a couch?
Your
What
mom.
does this mean?
No, but these are love seats. What is going on?
Just Google couch versus love seat. It's not.
I don't want to rely on the internet. I want to find out myself.
Couches can have 3 cushions.
But what's a two-seated couch?
A love seat.
A love seat.
It's a subcategory.
I'll tell you
of
this.
couch.
I've bought several love seats and they've never been labeled as such.
Sir,
I feel like
It's
a
just
couch
a
and a sofa
category
are
of
interchangeable
couch.
names. And those are general names.
See, I always
for-
See, I always thought a couch was something like you have a couch in your room. Like if you have a big enough room. It's like oh, okay, that's a two-seater couch. That's what a couch was. It was the two-seater sofa. And then a sofa was a
Wait,
three-seater.
no, I feel like a sofa is a couch that doesn't have the armrest.
What?
No, I feel like a couch is a
No.
sofa without the armrest.
Sofa has armrests.
Sofas, but couches don't exactly.
See, I always read it as the two-seater ones were couches, the three-seater ones were sofas, and then love seats were those like weirdly designed two-seater ones that had like maybe like a back on like one side of them, but like on the other side it wasn't. It was like almost like a twin bed with like a weird raised back.
You mean like the therapist chairs?
Yeah, actually, yeah, exactly. But like I also like I don't know what you would call those then.
What happened?
Because I was always under the impression, because I
I
always thought a love seat was basically like a one-seated kind of sofa couch that you'd fuck on basically.
I'm sending some shit to the Discord. Hold on.
Love seat is pretty much just a couch with two seats.
That's upsetting. Then what are those seats? What are those ones called? The therapist chairs? They're not therapist chairs.
Oh, a couch is a piece of furniture with no arms used for lying, and a sofa is
What?
a
The
long
couch has arms.
with arms and a
You're
back.
already wrong.
Yeah, couches have arms though.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
wrong.
well, if your couch has arms,
It's a sofa?
you defined it wrong. You know, it's a sofa.
That's so dumb.
Oh.
I don't like that, man.
That's okay. I
Because
feel
apparently
fancier
the
for knowing that.
therapist chair is a couch.
Well, I'm glad we got this sorted.
I don't know why
Yeah,
it
I
went
don't
so
like
deep.
this.
I
without
had
knowing.
minutes taken off of my life to know this.
Well,
Well, yeah, you learn. That's learning.
You're gonna learn whether you like it or not, Caitlin.
I can't get it back.
Why do
can't
you
get this
refuse to learn?
Katie always refuses to learn.
Yeah. It's like something
I know.
hitting women. I don't know. I can't remember. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm too tired.
Therapist sit your-
Why are you so
lounge
tired? What have you
chairs?
What have you
Or like lounge
experienced?
seat.
Have you not been paying attention, Chris?
No.
She got.
Wow.
I'm going to my sister's for the weekend because I got vaccinated, or at least my mom found out I was vaccinated, and so now she's a little heated.
Is your mom an anti-vaxxer?
She is
no.
suspicious and passionate, and has a Reagan calendar.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. So let me. All right.
I can't fuck with you.
All right,
She has
hold
Sarah
on.
Palin in her bathroom.
Okay. So based on what I'm hearing, and based on your white and Asian mixed heritage, I'm going to take a wild guess as to which parent is what.
Yeah.
Is your and this is gonna fuck me up if it's wrong. Is your mother the white one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I don't have a Sarah Palin loving Korean mother. That's not
That's what I was. That's
They exist though, bro. What? You been to Texas?
That's more Vietnamese
You
people.
been to Texas, bro? They are everywhere over there.
Like conservative people. Like if
How did she find out? How did she find out you were vaccinated?
Hard, bro.
Oh, because I was like decorating my little plastic card. I was putting my card in to go travel, and I was like putting like stickers on it. And she was like, "What's this?"
That is an insane way to get. That is such a fucking insane way to get caught. You were decorating a car.
A card, my little plastic card to put my.
So you were like, oh, vaccine sticker on my card, and then she looks at your card.
I'm gonna organize this like every girl does. I'm gonna organize this thing. This is part of my personality.
Yeah. I have like glitter princess stickers on my fucking plastic cover for my
No, I'm not gonna tell you shut up. You're welcome. I don't know how to deal with you because I'm gonna have a daughter. I know I'm gonna have a daughter first, so I'm gonna use you as test practice to be able to get used to this. I know I'm gonna have a female child first, and I'm gonna have to deal with her being like.
How do you know that?
Dude.
I just know it. I feel it.
So like I have 3 younger sisters, and there's so many stickers in the bedroom we shared everywhere, bro. I have like my name carved into like most wooden items in there.
I think I had like 3 stickers in my entire life.
I wish I had more stickers growing up.
I have a sticker. I have a Sony sticker on the back of my Switch.
I had a. I've actually had more. I've actually had more stickers in my adult life than I had as a child because it would always be gifted to me at like events.
Free. Yeah, they're like free.
I had a Dr. Octopus sticker on my fucking PlayStation 1.
I have to go to GameStop. Actually, I gotta.
What? Why?
Trade in the Switch.
You're gonna trade your Switch in?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Pokemon Scarlet one.
Ooh.
Okay. Be careful.
Shut the fuck up, Henry.
Do you own anything digitally on Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember they might have patched this out, but I remember early on there was like a really big problem early in the Switch's life cycle where like if you bought something digitally, it was kind of hard to get the access back to it on a different Switch. They might have fixed that since then, yeah.
As long as you have the console information, I have to remember the.
The thing is, it's like the thing is like Nintendo's really bad at that shit.
That's why GameStop. Yeah, I know.
That's why.
The only reason I'm going is because I wouldn't be able. I don't want to have 2 Switches, you know. So I'm gonna sell that one, get some money for it, and put that towards getting the other one.
Why don't you just sell? Why don't you just sell that Switch and just?
Because I'll get more money back from GameStop.
No, you won't.
Yeah, they always do like a trading bonus.
Oh man, you poor thing.
Like it's probably gonna be like what, like 200, 250.
It's 2022, and he still believes the GameStop trading bonus is real.
You sweet summer child, you know.
God bless you.
Katie, can you set him straight? Can you explain it to him?
I wasn't paying attention, but something.
Wow, not paying attention.
Your mom's a whore. I don't know. What was I supposed to say?
Your mom's a whore, Caitlin? Is this how you speak to people?
Until that you were saying that to the man whose mom is dead, so like maybe.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I just said.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what's happening. I feel like a lot of reaching is happening right now. Everybody's reaching.
I am playing Reach.
I went to a park today and I looked at like the memorial plaque that tells you why it was made, and it was basically 9/11 propaganda.
Wait, what are you talking about? Where?
Propaganda?
In my neighborhood local park.
Yo, you need to go to sleep.
Dedicated in
Yo,
2002.
Katie, I'm gonna let you finish, but you really need to go to sleep. You really need to go. Like, I have never seen a non-drunk person slur that many words in like a fraction of a second, like you just did. You need copious amounts of rest, potentially like orange juice or something.
I'm
like
gonna
some
be
fluid.
I'm driving to Eastern Washington. I have a 5-hour drive soon.
This looks kind of hard, though. In all fairness.
That's all the more reason why you gotta fucking get some rest, man. You sound. You're in no condition to do a 5-hour drive.
Did she say 9/11's propaganda? No, she said there's a park in her state that is 9/11.
No, there's a park in my local neighborhood that I was reading the plaque on it, like at the entrance, because it's called something memorial. I'm not gonna dox myself. But I was reading the plaque and it said that it was dedicated after the death of this guy at the Twin Towers, and like it was built in 2002. And I was like, I'm walking on propaganda right now. Yeah. Anyway,
9/11's
everywhere.
Who doesn't believe that?
9/11.
My job now. No.
You have to be stupid to not think that there's something involving
Yes.
us.
Imagine driving 5 hours when you could just become a Forge monitor. When you could just become Guilty Spark and fly there. Pretty low IQ. Pretty low
That is the
IQ.
most autistic
Just
thing
My
you've
ghost
ever-
is in the shot, okay?
You just said you could just become Guilty Spark. This kid needs to learn math.
You don't
and
become
special
Guilty
things.
Spark when you're traveling long distances? Weirdo. Hey, what's up?
Just travel around
Is that Kevin?
mountains.
Is that Kevin
This kid learned
Chua?
at
Is that
his own
Kevin?
rate.
I travel the power lines like, what's his name? Electric Shock.
Static
the
Shock?
superhero.
Oh
Static
man,
Shock.
oh man, go to
Electro,
bed, go to bed.
Electro
Go
does
to
that.
bed.
Static Shock does not do that.
What's up, Kevin? How you
Static Shock
doing?
does do that, actually.
Yeah, I know.
He
That's how
doesn't- He
we.
doesn't do it most of the time, but he has done it.
He does not travel the electric waves. Static Shock is a
No,
person's body.
he rides it like a grinder.
Oh wait, am I thinking of like the virus villain in Scooby Doo?
Oh my
You
God,
might
you
be
got
thinking of
Static Shock
Nightmare.
mixed up with the Cyber Chase Ghost. I am tired.
This kid is crazy.
The Cyber Chase
Wow.
Ghost. I don't
That's
even
like,
know
oh
what that
man, is that Jeff Foxworthy? Oh man, I thought it was Bill Cosby. You're wildin'. You're fucking wild. I've never heard such a confusing confusion in my life.
I thought that was Jeff Foxworthy.
I
Bill
used to
Cosby.
have a book of like Jeff Foxworthy's "You're a Redneck."
What the
If,"
fuck are you
and then,
talking about? You had a book of Jeff Foxworthy's?
Like jokes, little like jokes.
You're a redneck
they were
if
all-
the biggest city you ever been to is Walmart.
Yeah, literally, like it was all shit like that.
You know you're a
That's
redneck
so
when your neck is red.
You know, I was gonna say that. Damn, you took that from me. I was gonna say.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It's fine. It's not clever enough to be actually
You
funny.
know you're a
But-
redneck when.
You know you're a
No.
redneck when your red is neck.
You know you're a redneck when you drive down to the church in your Ford F-150 to kiss your brother on the mouth, slap his ass, and head on back.
Head on back.
That's all he did. He went to his brother's house, kissed him in the mouth.
I saw this.
slapped
I
his
saw this
ass,
TikTok today that made me fucking laugh because it was like it reminded me of that voice that we did. It was like, "Come on down to Richard's Name Change Shack, where you can get your name changed for $5. That's Joe's Name Change Shack." I thought it was so fucking stupid.
That's a pretty good joke.
It is a
too.
really good joke. It is. It is like a. It's like a very simple good joke.
Oh, the last time
And you know
ever
we
since I
here at
sent you-
Davy's Name Change Shack take this seriously.
You got to come.
Oh. I sent you that Yilong Ma TikTok, and now it's all I see on my algorithm.
No, that's what you did that though.
Yilong Ma found his way into my section.
Is that an Asian Elon Musk?
Yeah, it's this
It is.
Asian
It's
guy who looks
Chinese.
exact. It's a Chinese guy who looks exactly like Elon Musk, and
It's deep faked.
oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's a deep fake.
Oh, I believed it.
Is like the image of the black Elon Musk?
I totally believed it because it's like he looks like a genuinely like plausible person.
A plausible human.
That's scary that deepfakes are getting that good.
Especially for people in rural China.
Yeah, right. What the fuck? Why do they have access to this?
Elon Musk.
Yilong Ma.
That's so fucking
Money.
funny.
Hey, congrats, Kevin. What have you been doing on Twitch?
Elon Musk.
Hi, I'm Yilong Ma.
You know what's crazy about that? Is
Oh.
that
Fucking Wei Shen, bitch.
is that I don't know if you guys know this, but earlier today, Elon Musk passed away violently.
Just shut up.
Did you hear about this?
Violently.
Did you hear about this?
Like that wouldn't
He
be an
died in
Amber
his speech
Alert on
making.
everyone's phone.
An Amber Alert. Amber Alert.
You know
Elon
what?
Musk
Our
found
vaccine-
dead
our
in
vaccine
Denny's.
chips will go off if Elon Musk died. All of our vaccine chips will go off at once.
We get activated. We go in Terminator mode on whoever did it.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Manchurian Candidate situation. That's scary. Did you see that Twitter has what? Did you see that Twitter that deep faked? Okay, first of all, it's that tweet. It's not. It's
That Twitter.
No, it's not Twitter. My guy.
okay. That Twitter that deep faked Ariel into being white in the Little Mermaid. I did see that.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
That was so disrespectful.
It
But it
looks
was funny.
it looks just as dumb. I just it's gonna be so
Egregious.
bad. It's gonna be so
I don't
bad.
know why. It's a movie made for 3 to 6 year olds, so like
Yeah.
girls, 3 to 6 year old girls. So I don't know why people care.
It bothers me as like a symptom of like a greater problem, but like individually, like it's like
I was like, did he not die? I shot the guy in the back.
this
he
is
was
just
fine.
it's just another one of these, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the old ones still exist. You know, if you want that, you still.
The
can
old
get
ones
that,
still,
but
well,
I
the
don't
thing
know.
is like the old ones still exist, and after all these movies come out, they're still like the old ones are still like the definitive ones that people watch. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, so like never. Like,
Nobody
I don't
likes
care.
the
Like,
live
I love
action
Mulan.
ones.
I love Mulan. That's one of my favorite movies. Mulan and Aladdin. And like I didn't hate the new Aladdin too much. I thought it was fine. And I didn't freaking Mulan. I hated it. I hated it so much. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
alright,
new
cool.
Mulan
the old one
sucked.
still exists.
the new
It
Mulan is
hurt me so
terrible.
bad.
I'll take even like the Mulan straight to DVD sequel over the live action.
Damn. I know he was mad.
I feel like
He just
Moulin
popped his
Rouge.
whole team.
I feel like
That
Moulin
turned
Rouge
nuts.
was a more faithful retelling of Mulan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Moulin Rouge.
I mean, okay,
That thing with
fine.
the prostitutes.
Itchy, gitchy, yeah, yeah. Nah.
I'm just kidding. I've never
Nice.
seen
Oh,
Moulin Rouge.
but so- God dang it! God dang it! God dang it!
Moco
Not
chocolate,
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm going to bed.
Our
Yeah, you
summer
should.
win.
You
Thank
should.
you for
I'm,
the sub.
thank you
I
for finally
appreciate
taking my
it.
advice. God damn, Jesus Christ.
What
God
do
sake.
you know,
I
huh?
hated Mulan.
You,
I hated it
you don't
so
even
much.
sleep.
I'm
How do you know what sleep will do?
I'm literally just trying to help you, bro.
And then freaking Lion King. Lion King was
Can't
an
help
impressive
me.
tech demo.
I don't need help.
I don't need help. She says.
I can't hang
Lion
up.
King
Why
was
isn't it hanging up?
impressive.
Do you need help hanging up?
She already hung
Alright,
up
got
when
you.
you said that.
Mulan Infinite. Can you imagine?
As long as they have microtransactions, it'll be fine.
I don't know, microtransactions based video
Just
game
rush
about
out of it
Mulan. I
that
don't even
much.
understand. They filmed Mulan near a Uyghur concentration camp. Oh, neat.
Yeah, I heard it was something like that did happen though.
Yeah, I think that's actually not far off from something that's actually true.
Like it was something involving people that are Muslim in the Mulan. I was like, damn. That sucks. Because it's China. That place is nuts.
Why are you so aggressive? Are you gotta calm down?
I'm not aggressive at all.
Yeah, that's what an aggressive person would say.
No, that's where we get aggressive.
Yeah, an aggressive person wouldn't say anything. They would say "ah," and they would hit
would
someone.
act. They wouldn't say, they would act.
Yeah, they would say "ah."
I've gotten 4 ads in a row now. I'm sorry. At 4 hours, at the 4 or 5 hour mark, you start getting ads again because it resends your thing out, doesn't it? Something like that.
I don't know.
Some fucking duckery.
I don't know enough about this platform.
Guys,
to
it's been
really
at
tell
5
you.
hours. Do you guys want to keep it going? Should I keep it going? Should I play something else, or should I call it here? It's up to you. It's up to y'all.
5 minutes remaining.
I gotta stream longer. These streams are usually way more lucrative.
It's the 13th. Is it the 13th anniversary of ODST today?
And it's lagging, really? Oh my god, I'm fucking disappearing. It's so dark in my room now. Now it's too dark in my room.
That's unfortunate. Fuck, I'm really hungry. Well, it looks like my internet's fucking back up and fucking running, so that's good.
We are pixies. We get lixies.
We're pixies.
Since
We're
the
pixies.
1960s.
Check out our mad wicked mixies. We got square heads, big
Yeah.
funny
What are you
caps.
guys
Check out my
saying?
ears.
What are you
Yo, hear my
saying?
rap. Yo, HP, yo. He's in charge. I may be small, but my
Yeah.
goals are large. I'm Sanderson. I'm anti-fun. And all those fairies can bite my bun. What, you've never jammed out to the Pixies rap?
I mean, I have.
From fucking I mean I have.
Yeah,
It's on my fucking Spotify. Low key. It's terrible. What other video game is like ODST? I think there's not many. I think that's what's so cool about it. I really love that. Even just like the soundscape of it. Like that soundtrack is like.
I'll play God of War. There you go. I'll play God of War. That's a game I have.
I think the ODST soundtrack
super
is
down.
probably one of the best soundtracks in video games, period.
My hands are shaking a little bit from playing shooting games. Gotta balance my soul again.
I wish I could play like single player video games again for the first time.
A steady
Have you
blade
tried-
balances the
Have you
soul.
tried that 2-hour forget everything? Whatever it's called.
What?
You know, like that 2-hour video that makes you forget things.
No, I don't. What are you saying? Are you,
Like a hypnosis thing.
that, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, but have you tried it? There's a difference.
I think those things don't work if you don't let them work, and if you don't believe in them, you're not gonna let them work. You know?
But I feel like that's
That shit
also
might
kind of
work
like
if
a.
someone
I feel like
really
that's kind of
believes
just
in it.
deluding yourself into thinking it works.
I mean, that still gets the job done for the most
But
part.
if you're convinced that it works,
Yeah, I guess you're
then
not
it doesn't
wrong.
matter. Yeah.
I've been working on the Outer Worlds.
I did not like the Outer Worlds. I finished it. I did not like it that much.
I really liked it.
I was like, this is alright. I gotta say, the best thing about having a computer is the CRPG. I guess that's like one of my favorite game types. I didn't know that, but CRPGs, I really love them. I'm so glad I'm able to play so many of them now.
Bro, who got the Xbox 360 mic? that's buddy Eyeblind.
What?
I
For some reason, things keep randomly being in Swedish for me, and it's really frustrating because I don't know why my computer thinks I'm Swedish.
Your computer thinks you're Swedish? Damn, on that note.
No, like genuinely, like the Photos app on Windows is Swedish for some reason, right? The when I right click, I installed the new Windows terminal, and when it's like open this folder in the terminal, for some reason that readout on the context menu is Swedish. And now I just went on Samsung.com, and the cookie thing is in Swedish, telling me to approve the cookies, and I'm just confused. I don't know what's happening. Why is everything in Swedish?
Well, yeah. What do you want me to do about it?
Help me solve my problems. I don't like things being in Swedish.
Outer
to
Worlds
understand
just felt
why
really
I'm
charming.
tolerant
Outer Worlds
Swedish.
just felt really charming to me. Yeah, I think Outer World has a lot of charm to it. I really like that game a lot. Like the vibe of it is really cool. I want to play the Outer Wilds because I heard that was really good. Can anyone understand this guy? He just sounds Swedish to me. Kingston, what are you doing? Oh, did Kingston's stream die?
Did Kingston die?
Oh, yep, he's gone. How interesting.
Yep.
He must have got my old internet. They rewired it over to his
It
house.
just gets passed along, you know?
All right. How's the internet analyzing going? Pretty good now. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours, no interruptions, and we were on Discord before. So I haven't had a drop since the guy came. And that was before he did anything to it. So I think we're good. I think we're golden. Which means there will be more. I'll be streaming a lot more. I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. This has just been such a fucking massive headache. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this. My internet was dying, like, on average, like, about 3 times an hour. And it would die for a while. It would be like 5 to 10 minutes. Sometimes it would be like a half hour. And it was just such a fucking pain in the ass. Even just trying to upload podcast stuff. I couldn't do Sacred today. Like, so if you're here from Sacred Symbols and you're wondering like why isn't Chris on the episode, I didn't want to have Colin and Dustin deal with me disconnecting constantly. So like I decided to sit it out until I could get this sorted. Looks like we're fine. But now I can actually focus on streaming a little bit more, get this room set up, because it's been kind of a bit of a project for me lately. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the actual wall. I'll probably like set the camera up in such a way that it'll actually be center stage. But yeah, I think we're finally in a good spot now. Chris, how do you feel about Led Zeppelin? I think they're all right. I'm not really that big on classic stuff, to be honest with you. Classic rock. It's kind of one of my least favorites. Still like some of it, but what am I calling this? Just chatting. I'll probably get off in a little bit, just because I want to make food, and what are your strength numbers on my glasses? I don't even know, man, but it's high. I promise you. Nah,
I mean, you can see the curvature of the glasses and like your eye shape.
Yeah, at a certain point, you don't even need to know the numbers. You just understand that I have very strong lenses.
I do like how it seems like your head gets smaller when you look at it from the glasses.
It's actually a massive. It's actually like it's a really cool. I've had this moment several times throughout my life where I'll take my glasses off, and then people will like be like, "Whoa, you've got big eyes," because they look either normal or like small through my glasses.
Yeah, like if you look directly into the camera, you can just see there's like an inch where it's like your face is missing.
Yeah. It's like a hole cut in my head. Play some music in the background. Very low, obviously.
I think that's just it. You have biologically big eyes, so you need big lenses, you know?
Maybe. If I had smaller eyes, they'd be better, probably. Less surface area, I guess.
Who's this?
It's very strange.
Alright, I am back.
Oh, damn it.
My Wi-Fi just turned off for some reason.
Have you listened to Prince Daddy and the Hyena? What the fuck is that? Oh, your Wi-Fi got fucked?
Yeah, it's turned off.
Yeah, well.
Sick.
Welcome.
Sick nasty. I'm pretty sure it's because, Amin or Ben are probably getting a new build. Every time that happens, the Wi-Fi just goes berserk.
Oh, yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner.
Oh my god. Is the stream up still? What's going on?
Supposedly, the decline in eyesight over the vast majority of people over time is by less time spent outside. I mean, I could believe that.
I mean, in general, the theory is that stigmatism is caused by close looking
screens.
Yeah, which I'm sure to some extent is true, but I'm sure to some extent there's a biological predisposition as well.
I think the severity of it is probably like a biological thing, but like I do think this, or not a biological thing, I should say. So like I think like it's pretty likely that like if your parents had glasses, you're probably just gonna need glasses. But I do think screens make your vision worse than they otherwise would be, even if you still might need glasses.
Probably degrades quicker because of the fact that your eyes are being strained more.
Yeah, because I know my glasses, because I know my eyes weren't always like the worst.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember having better vision than my brother, who was like 2010 or something.
Yeah. It's had bad vision. I've gotten used to the fact that it's had bad vision.
A shooter with actual depth perception visuals would be neat, like 3D distance. I think we're kind of getting into that. Not exactly that, but like I feel like foveated rendering in VR is like kind of like that. Like a very interesting way to kind of like. It's very, very smart too. Do you know anything about that, iBlood?
What do you mean specifically?
Like foveated rendering?
As in, like, obviously with a helmet that makes sense, right? But
Yeah,
outside
so
the helmet, I can't imagine.
so the general idea is like for the chat. The general idea is like, hey, let's so basically in VR, your eyes are only, if you think about how your eyes function, usually there's only one focal point that's in focus. If you're looking directly at something, it is in high fidelity, for lack of a better term. And then everything in your peripherals gets more and more blurry because that's just sort of like, it's not your focal point. And so what the new PSVR is doing, which I think is like really cool, is like it's using foveated rendering along with eye tracking so that all of the resolution gets focused to what you're looking at. And so that there's like a more realistic kind of dispersal of like, what do you call, blur.
Yeah, now I remember what you're saying.
And I feel like I feel like that's going to contribute a lot to just VR feeling really cool. And it's also going to be a really smart way to utilize or to manage performance. Because the reason why it's difficult to, like, if games use that even just on monitors, that would probably save a lot of resources. The issue is that, you know, your computer can't know exactly what you're going to look at, so it all has to look tip top.
Yeah, I mean, part of the problem would be the potential delay, but if you have a high enough frequency camera, you wouldn't be able to perceive it.
Yeah.
Although I guess it depends on refresh rate of the screen as well.
Any Code Lyoko fans? Bro, what?
Who the fuck's a fan of Code Lyoko, actually?
Yo, what? You guys are dissing Code Lyoko right now? I can't believe this, you know?
I like the theme song.
I understand watching it, but not being you can't. No one's a fan of that shit.
I like the theme song. I'll say that. I think the theme song kind of slaps a little bit. But isn't that show French? Yeah, it's like Wok Fu. Well,
that's a different show.
Yeah, it is a different show. I had a friend who really liked it though. Whoa, you're still live. I got caught up with a customer. What's happening now? Nothing. We're just chilling. I'm listening to some David Bowie. And I don't know if you guys can hear it though.
I was supposed to be playing too. I'm playing God of War now too. This is a narrative game. I shouldn't be playing music while I'm playing that.
Let's sway. By the way, if you guys ever see Moon Age Daydream, that David Bowie like weird fucking hypercut edit movie experience thing, I wouldn't call it like a biopic because it's not. But it's a pretty fucking fun time.
Daydream.
I was high. I took an edible and watched that movie in an IMAX theater, and it was something.
For a couple of hours.
Chris, you gonna be playing Scorn? Yes, Scorn looks awesome. When is that out though? I know it's a Game Pass game, but like when's it?
Daydreams. I fell asleep and smelled the flowers for a couple of hours. What a beautiful day. Okay, what's up, guys?
October 21st?
My Wi-Fi shat itself. Sorry about that. It'd be like that sometimes.
I've seen a good amount of people playing it. Not sure if they got early access. Yeah, it's definitely like an early review build or like a demo or something. But no, I'm pretty stoked about Scorn. I think it looks awesome.
For a couple of hours.
I've been looking forward to that game for a while. Y'all need better Wi-Fi? Yeah, well, I'm in a good spot now, thankfully.
It's California. Just not good Wi-Fi here.
What's your favorite single piece of music in a Dragon Ball game? Oh, man. That's a fucking good question. I think, honestly, the opening to Budokai 2 is like really up there.
For me, it's Bobby Spaceship.
In a game?
I love that song. Yeah, I love that song.
I don't think it's the same in the game, though, is it?
I don't think it is. It not?
I don't know. Maybe it is. No, GT's intro is terrible. Shut up. The Japanese GT intro isn't bad, but like, still not really. Scorn and Atomic Heart, I'm excited for. Yeah. Atomic Heart looks dope. There's a lot of games that I'm actually like genuinely excited about. I'm excited for Callisto Protocol. Dead Space remake is gonna be
Callisto
tight.
looks cool as shit.
I think
Callisto looks fun as fuck.
Scorn is gonna be awesome. Atomic Heart looks fucking sick.
God of War looks cool.
God of War Ragnarok looks pretty sick.
Baldur's Gate if it comes out this year, which is probably not, but let's hope.
2022 video games. Let's see what's coming out.
Is the Secret Life of P coming out?
Oh, Lies of P, you mean?
The Secret Life of P.
Oh, Plague Tale. That's the other one I'm really looking forward to.
Plague Tale rats.
I unironically, I really like Plague Tale Innocence. Like, I had a really good time with that game. And Requiem looks dope. Obviously stoked for Lightfall. I still want to play Cult of the Lamb.
This son is 85% right.
I still really like the Cult of the Lamb jokes where it's just like, it's that Animal Crossing Doom guy.
Yeah, honestly, it is. But yeah, I don't know. Bro, you gotta check out Big Green Z.
Baldur's Gate 3 is blue balling us. I know, guys. I know better than any of you. I want that game so bad. I mean, I have Solasta. Solasta is a great game as well. I'm really enjoying that as well. But I would like if, Baldur's Gate 3 came out sometime soon.
That would be neat.
I would like to play that game before I die. I'd like to.
That's a high expectation. I don't know.
I have pizza from yesterday. They'll probably heat up.
I trust Larian as a game designer, but it's just like they're trying to make the next Dragon Age Origin, and I think they're gonna do it, but like just do it a little faster, please. Please.
Chris, I don't know whether to be thankful or feel bad for you with the amazing internet connection this week. Oh, what, the amazing internet content this week? Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, I got good content out of it at least. That video of me throwing a router into an oven is kind of making rounds on TikTok. People are like, you didn't throw the router at the floor enough, and it's like, no, I still like my floor. I wonder if Banjo-Kazooie will ever return. It is kind of astounding to me that they haven't.
People live at their homes, man, so they can fuck their parents' house up all they want. It's not theirs. Fucking up your house is different, because that's your place where you live.
It's not even, I'm renting it, but it's still like, I don't want to deal with like fucking, I don't want to do more damage to my floor than I'm going to do to the router, you know?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is coming. It's only multiplayer.
Jesse D. Owen, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate you guys coming in and dropping some subs, by the way. I know this has been a hectic month. I haven't been streaming as much because I literally couldn't, but yeah, it's hopefully it seems like we're in a good spot now. And I don't think it's a fluke because, even this morning it was fucking bad. So you should do React content, Chris, so I have an excuse to put something in chat. I don't have a problem with that necessarily, but I still have to set up. I have to get a new monitor or another one because I can't do a single monitor setup. Not for streaming anyway. Like it's kind of a problem.
Yeah, 2 is useful.
Yeah, if I was just editing, like no big deal because there's more than enough space for that. But like it's more about like.
Ooh, Baldur's Gate 3 nights for mods. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start doing more stuff on my my Discord. I'm actually gonna go on my Discord after this this stream. I need to utilize it more.
Yeah, we gotta go on Discord more in general.
Yeah, says you that's never been in this Discord in like a year.
I know, it's just like I have such little time now that like the free time that I would spend on Discord is the time I spend like decompressing. Especially this past week, I'm so behind now. Have you ever played Battle Block Theater? I did. I've worked with some of the people who worked on that game. I had the announcer guy, Stamper. did some voices for me a long time ago. Is this Rosalina? It is. Did you watch Edge Runners? I'm on episode 5, I think.
Oh, interesting. I didn't think you'd watch that, to be honest.
I mean,
Netflix animes usually hit. So
yeah, I if Castlevania wasn't good, I probably wouldn't have bothered with it. But I really liked Castlevania a lot. I saw a lot of people being like, Castlevania wasn't good, and I'm like, all right, whatever, man. That's cool. It's very sick. But I don't know. I think I was
Castlevania. That's crazy. Imagine not liking that show. That show's so good. Castlevania is such a good show.
But yeah, I'm excited to finish it because I like it so far. And I actually re-downloaded Cyberpunk 2077 just because I've been wanting to play that game even before the show. So it just gives me a reason.
Cyberpunk puts me to sleep, bro. It's wild. But not because it's boring. I just fall asleep while I'm playing.
Night City as a location is probably like one of my favorite locations in video games. Like it is such a such a well-designed place.
It's huge.
And it's a shame that I really feel bad for CD Projekt Red, but also I don't because they just did it. I feel bad for the game, I guess. Because the game definitely deserves more than what CD Projekt Red did to it. Like, that is a really good video game that it's going to have stink on it forever now. And I just think generally, like, video game TV shows, I don't really like the idea of them. But if they're animated, I'm a lot more willing to give them a shot. Just because it's a lot more interesting. Like, that terrible, like, the Halo show was terrible. And then the Witcher show was just kind of like, it was all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the Witcher show was particularly
fucking dope, bro.
But that's the thing. It's like, yeah, like the Witcher, even if the Witcher had all the same writing problems that it does now, but it was animated, I feel like it would be received a lot better.
With the ability to animate, you can make Witcher look way cooler than he is. He normally would be. Like, Henry Cavill isn't a bad Witcher, you know? But the idea of a Witcher, like the idea of Spider-Man opposed to, like, you know, these fantastical people, when they're able to do animation, can do what they do way better. It just can.
Cyberpunk still runs so terribly that it still feels like moral impropriety to play it. It runs perfect. I'll be real, man. Like, when I played it on launch, it ran perfectly fine for me. Like, it didn't look amazing because obviously the ray tracing hadn't been in there, but I didn't have a problem with it at all. But I got lucky and I didn't have any problems with it. And now that I play it on PC, it's like, it runs pretty wonderfully for me as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I lucked out. It's very possible. They made a Witcher animated movie on Netflix. Movie is the key word in that I don't like. I don't think video games should be translated into movies.
Are you saying you didn't like Final Fantasy Spirits Within? Like, Jesus Christ, yeah.
I'll say I just think video games are more analogous to TV shows in the way that because you spend so much. A movie is like what, like 2-3 hours max? That's not even. Like, Halo games are really short, but that's not even half of a Halo game. You know, like like you spend a lot more time in video games, and you spend a lot more times with characters.
Though Shadowrun is niche, I'd like to play like a first and third person RPG. Oh, Shadowrun! Shadowrun, that'd be cool.
Shadowrun's cool. I remember playing the. Do you remember? I think I might have played this with you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Shadowrun 2, I think it was.
It was. I think it was just Shadowrun.
Yeah, because originally the game wasn't actually a shooter, which was really weird.
This is my idea, guys. This is what I think is gonna happen, right? This is what my idea is.
Oh, man.
I think the reason Larian is taking so long with a game like Baldur's Gate 3.
This is my cue to get food real quick.
Is because Baldur's Gate 3, they're gonna use the framework of that for a bunch of other D&D based games in different settings. So there's gonna be a Ravenloft one. There's gonna be a Dragonlance one. There's going to be a Eberron one probably. They're just using that's gonna be the framework, and then they're gonna use that framework with different worlds and races and stuff like that. That is my genuine belief in it. Which is gonna be dope as shit. I can't wait. I can't wait. Fucking dogs. Did I knock it? Oh.
Hey,
Sorry.
What? What do you want, huh?
just asking what's going on. What's everybody going through?
You never said that. You just said, hey. I wanted to infer that from hey.
I mean, I'm continuing
Okay,
the
that's
conversation.
Come on, come here, bitch.
What did you get for food?
Rough them up. Rough them up.
I just got leftover pizza that I got yesterday.
Fucking ruffians.
Pizza doesn't keep super well, so I just want to get rid of it as quick as possible.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, it's the cheese, I think. Well, that and it's bread as well, I guess. And bread gets stale pretty quick.
Yeah.
You darn ruffians.
Splinter Cell news, have you heard? No. What's going on with Splinter Cell?
Have you watched Primal? I've watched Primal in clips. I've watched all of season 1 of Primal in clips.
Why don't you
Like
just
every
watch season one
episode.
of Primal?
I don't know why I haven't got around to watch it. I might watch it tonight with my roommates.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I didn't mind it.
I don't think it's bad. I like season 1 a lot.
It's. I felt like it would go in a different way. Like I get it, but I don't know what the point. Like, because it's sort of disconnected episodes, and I'm like, all right, but is there a story? Is there a point? I don't know.
Would be tight.
It's just a guy going on adventures with his fucking dino.
That's just the term of hoping.
It's episodic.
Anyway.
Yeah, but like, I don't know what the
Like
point
Lord
of
of the Rings
having
show?
something
I like
that.
it. It's not perfect, but I don't mind the Lord of the Rings show. It's fine. I enjoy it. I like seeing Galadriel young. It's interesting seeing her being someone other than like just not doing. I like seeing the elves do stuff. I like seeing Cara Dune. It's great seeing like that place. That part of the world was already doomed by the time we ever like really hear about it.
There's news. There's a news article on IGN about a Splinter Cell remake for modern times. What does that mean? Are they gonna have like Sam Fisher be like a sassy guy?
Have him be bold.
Did I just?
Yeah, he'd be a meme lord.
Did I just sneak into this military facility with my freaking stealth? I don't know, man.
Sam Fisher, but he's played by Matt Hazard, you know?
I like that game. Matt Hazard, Eat Led the Return of Matt Hazard is a game that I enjoy. Not amazing.
This fight is so fucking cool, dude.
Not an amazing game.
The Dragon Ball fight in this game is so cool.
What game? What are you talking about?
God of War.
Oh yeah.
The lightning dragon. The idea of Kratos fighting a dragon is wild. Like you'd never think that, you know? Like, oh, Kratos fighting a dragon? There's no
I mean,
dragons
I'd
in
take
Olympus.
that, to be honest. I'm quite convinced.
Are you gonna
of that.
try Modern Warfare 2 when it's open on Saturday? Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
But I like Lord of the Rings in general, so I watched the show last night and I had a good time watching it.
Yeah, the Iranian Revolution stuff is wild. But, you know,
Grab the sap, blow up team.
some places are just powder kegs, man.
Grab the sap or blow up team.
Using the first Splinter Cell game as our foundation, we are rewriting and updating the story for a modern-day audience.
I was going to remake it.
That's a yikes, to be honest.
It's not
Yeah.
a yikes. They're just remaking it. I tell you, it's not that's that bad.
That's a yikes.
They're gonna remake the game, but with a modern.
Whenever you do
storytelling
something for a
style.
modern audience, it means do it in a like The Little Mermaid is made for a modern audience. Is what I'm saying.
I think my concern is that like doing things for a modern audience means you're dating the game. Because they
Yeah, that's
didn't
true as well.
they didn't write Splinter Cell for a modern audience. They wrote Splinter Cell because it was Splinter Cell. You know? To write Splinter Cell for a modern audience implies that they're writing it for an audience that in the future will not appreciate it.
It also implies that the original writing of the game was timeless.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like Splinter Cell's writing has aged pretty well, actually. Like in comparison to most games of that time. I don't know. Like I feel like I feel like I don't remember thinking of Splinter Cell as being written particularly like unsalvageably.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they get rid of all the anti-Semitism and all the N-words that Sam Fisher always says all the time, then it'll be great.
I mean, I think it builds
It's
character,
dramatic.
but like it's fine.
It's anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
Did
did you not play the games?
I wasn't here to Splinter Cell.
Every game ends with I'm not gonna say that. He's
Saying
not
fuck
anti-Semitic.
Jews. Just outright saying "fuck the Jews." It's like what?
It's part of his character. It's his most important aspect. That's what makes him relatable.
What do we mean, bro? Him being anti-Semitic is part of the reason why we like him so much.
I can't believe they're getting rid of that for a modern audience. For fuck's sake, I can't empathize with the character anymore.
Where's
Jesus
that?
Christ.
Where's that pizza from, Chris? It's a Pizza Hut pizza. It's not crazy. But I had a really weird craving for a stuffed crust, like an original stuffed crust. And honestly, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Of the Pizza Hut that I've had, this is pretty decent.
How does it work? How does it work? Okay, I have to wait till that happens. Like,
Yo, Chris, the top 1% of Twitch averages 52 viewers per month per stream. I mean, that means you're one of the 1%. Fuck. I don't even know how many viewers we have. I haven't even had the dashboard open.
it's really bad.
I've just been
Chris.
I've just been focused on like making sure the stream runs. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, you are the 1% of what I'm saying.
It's me, the 1%.
I dropped knowledge like a 5%.
That's actually really funny because that means Sweden's really close to being a 1% as well.
Yeah.
How does that work? What's the mechanic again? Oh, you can block it. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have to go watch how to feed cat medicine with a bladder infection. Oh man, I'm sorry. That stresses me out about having an animal.
I think can die. Yeah.
Well, it's more dealing with them.
Well, even just knowing what's wrong, because like I don't know, like I feel like I would be so imperceptive to that stuff.
Just say something, you idiot.
If your animal's not fitting well, you can tell.
They get all sullen, they start frowning at you, and you're like, oh, gee.
You can tell because they start acting weird.
Yeah, but animals act weird by default. Like how dogs bark at nothing.
Sam Fisher has panic attacks about talking to waiters in the remake.
Damn, dude.
I really can't imagine what they would do to Sam Fisher to make him fit a modern audience. He feels like Sam Fisher feels like a very timeless character. Like there's really like not like you could throw Sam Fisher into the 50s, into the 60s, into the 70s, into like now, and you could have him act entirely the same, and he would fit in.
It'd be fun.
He's just a grizzled secret agent.
Yeah, but imagine being a grizzled secret
Let's
agent.
take
and also
Solid
being
Snake for the modern audience. He has colored hair and he just identifies as they them.
Solid Snake for the modern audience is just Raiden.
Is who?
Raiden.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
whatever.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, that made me so mad. Don't ever. He's not like Solid at all. Ugh.
Yeah, that's
Solid's
why.
cool.
That's why he's for the modern audience, you idiot.
Solid's cool. Raiden sucks. Raiden.
Yeah, the
sucks.
modern audience sucks. That's why Raiden's.
I don't know about that.
Raiden and Johnny Cage were added to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I do feel like there's a general kind of like homogenization of writing that's happening now that didn't happen when we were younger.
Hey, they're just getting used to the new woke audience.
It's not woke audience. I think it's just a matter of like there's so much reliance on statistics now. They're like people like this, people like this. And I feel like that was always a thing on some level, but I don't think it was like so easily or so universally enforced.
I think that's the issue, like, with internet and globalization and time. It's this, everything is becoming more of a spreadsheet as opposed to an idea.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse, is the thing as well.
Like, I think about, like, all the Japanese games we used to get, and I'm not talking about, like, JRPGs, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, things like Tenchu Z and, like, Ninja Gaiden. And those games came out kind of around the same time. But they felt like they existed because people understood, like, oh yeah, this is a game that we want to make and people will play it because people like good games. But now, I don't know if you guys saw that State of Play, which by the way I think looked awesome. There were like 8 Ghost of Tsushima knockoffs, basically.
There was a lot of Japanese open world video games.
And it all looked very cool, but it feels very unnatural. Like, I feel like we would have gotten those games a long time ago had it not been for Ghost of Tsushima. Or not had it not been for Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like if we weren't so reliant on seeing other things succeed before we let anything happen, I feel like we would have gotten those... I feel like we would have gotten those games more sparsed out more regularly. Like, we wouldn't have needed Ghost of Tsushima to exist to have pitched a lot of those things. But now that Ghost of Tsushima exists and it proves that, like, oh, people want this, now we're seeing an influx of all these things at the same time. And it feels, I don't know, just very unnatural and very bland as a result. Every single game from that State of Play was a complete W. Yeah, they all look great. I just wish we could have got them a little bit more spread out. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed Japan. Like you just did this now?
Yeah,
That's
that
so
one's a bit-
insane.
That's a long time for Assassin's Creed Japan.
Making a China one too, right?
Huh?
Are they making a China one too?
A what?
A Chinese Assassin's Creed. Are they making one over there as well?
Titan?
A Chinese Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah, but that's a mobile game.
Where is looking at?
Stellar Blade does look kind of cool. Looks very
That
weebish.
game looks fun. I'm buying that game simply to see simply for the gameplay. No other reason.
Yeah, I think the gameplay of that game looks very refined.
Yeah, the gameplay.
I think they're doing something very, very interesting gameplay-wise.
Yeah, only gameplay.
Which game, out of curiosity? I wasn't paying close attention.
Stellar Blade.
Yeah, gameplay.
I think it's got a really cool vision. And it,
gameplay.
I don't know, something about it just like really...
Not because their ass is fat or anything.
I mean, I gotta say, Bayonetta was my favorite one.
Something about it really piqued my interest. You know?
Something about it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I think the camera work in particular is very good.
Yeah. See. You bite me, bro?
Scalebound needs to be finished. I don't know, man. I didn't believe in Scalebound when I saw it the first time.
Are you serious? That killed me? Oh, you gotta be fucking joshing me right now, bro. Come on, dude.
Just get better. I don't know what to say.
Remember when Xbox said they were making Phantom Dust and then they never did?
What's Phantom Dust? I don't remember that at all.
No?
No?
Well, I can't help you, but...
Well, why can't you help me?
I can't help you remember something that you don't remember remembering.
Yeah, you gotta remember for me and then send it over.
Chris, Phantom Dust came out? No, you don't understand. They were remaking it. Or they were gonna do a reboot or something. I think it was like 2016, maybe.
Kill this nigga, Atreus. Kill this nigga. What's going on? What's going on, Root Forever? I'm gonna turn on my lights real quick in my room so it doesn't look. I don't like a fucking cryptic anymore.
But I don't want to see you.
Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it?
I like that. Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it?
I've had my light on the whole time, so I didn't notice.
Does that room really even have windows?
What are you talking about?
Does the room you're in have windows? Oh yeah,
None.
to the right.
It's up there in that direction. It's like a thin, long one.
There's no windows in my room. Oh,
That's
It's
insane.
I'm kidding.
I know.
If there weren't windows in my room, I wouldn't have had that whole holographic problem I had earlier today.
No, I know. That's why I know you're joking. But like that would be wild. Imagine you got like, hey, I negotiated a great deal on this room in this apartment. No windows, no ventilation, one outlet.
That's so cool. Such a good boss fight.
I once rented a room at a hotel, and
What would your cryptic name be? Skitters.
the room had no windows, and I couldn't. I had to upgrade because I can't sleep in a room with no windows. It's so fucked. I don't know what's wrong with it. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking. I feel like I'm in a prison if I'm in a room with no windows.
Yeah, I don't like
Even
it. I don't like it
prisons
either,
have
really.
windows.
Windowless rooms are like definitely.
That's how you go crazy.
Yeah,
You need some like
Windowless rooms
actually
are
like
only
your
for
psyche.
shitting.
it's kind of why I was like kind of stuck in New York because like the biggest studio space has no windows. Like I used
You
to
need-
I used to work in my room. But like I couldn't really do that because I didn't want to like wake my parents up because it's like it's like literally
No doors, white padded walls, straight jacket in a corner. Hey man, audio is kind of
Yeah, but
fucking.
even those have windows.
Let's check. No, they don't.
Padded cells, they have windows still.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. That's why they're
No, they
padded.
don't. But
And it
padded,
depends on-
literally.
I mean, they have a window first of all from the door to the hallway.
No, they have no. Those doors, those rooms are like completely sealed off, like 100%. Like there's a light in the ceiling, there's padding all over it, and then there's a door that they have like a little latch they can open, but there's no windows.
I just think you haven't been in as many mental institutions as I have, to be honest with you.
I've seen them before. They don't have any windows. They're literally windowless.
No, there's a window on the door.
But that's not a window. That's like a little hole you can
That's
keep.
still a
But those aren't
window.
even open.
Yeah, they're closed.
But also, you can have padded cells with windows still.
You can, I guess, but I've never seen one.
I've never seen it happen.
At least I hope I haven't seen it. I hope I'm not in one right now.
You're aggressing. You're fucking repressing it.
Imagine.
Imagine if you like went to your blinds and you open them and suddenly you just see on the other side of the window there's like padding, and you're like, wait a minute, I've been in here the whole time. Wait a minute. Imagine you're inside a room that's inside a padded cell.
That'd be crazy. Imagine you leave your apartment one day and it's gonna sell, and you're like, what?
That is
When did
insane.
this happen?
That's so much to process.
When did this happen?
You know,
Have I been
monitoring.
here? Has it been like this the whole time?
You know, monitoring this fucking thing, this stream. Some of the stuff that he was saying makes a lot of sense
What?
about data being throttled into my apartment. Because I remember when I was streaming. Because right now I'm looking at the kilobytes per second, right? At the bottom of OBS.
Where?
And it's averaging around like 6,000.
Ooh.
But when I was streaming in the last couple days, whenever I would like disconnect, or like when the signal was getting weird, it would skyrocket to like 50,000. And then it would die.
Ah, the good old cubes per second.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm at a point where I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. We've been at it for about 3.5 hours. Pretty good. Looks like we're back in business. I'm going to try and get this ad stuff sorted for this video so I can get it out on the weekend. Maybe put some of this office back together.
You got some starting stuff you gotta worry about as well too.
Yeah, some Snark Tank stuff.
Some snarky boy stuff. I'll make a
Hasn't it
decision.
been
I
like
still got energy.
2 weeks since you started making that Halo video?
Well, I expected my internet to work. You know.
No, but I would have thought you would have approval by now.
Well, I haven't been able to send in the thing they need.
Oh.
It should be up by this weekend. I think definitely Sunday the latest.
The game audio is always fucked for some reason. I don't know why. It's always way deeper.
Bye, everybody. Bye, stream. Bye, stream. Have a good one.
Don't have a good one.
Is there anybody streaming right now?
Stream.
Streaming.
How long are you going to be streaming for?
Maybe like another hour.
All right, let's do a raid.
Oh, I thought you were just saying that because you wanted to say all the racial slurs that you've been holding back. Yeah?
Nah.
Yeah?
I'll probably still stay in the chat.
You.
All right, everybody, let's raid. Go over to Sweeney. Go over to Sweeney. Go. Get out of here. Go.
You, boy.
I thought you were saying you weren't buying those Lethal packs, you know?